of the Rewine with DJ
and PJ. What's going on? We haven't been back in this bitch since. Is it? Oh, no.
We're good.
No, yeah, I was making sure it was on. I was like,
All
is
right.
it on?
All right.
Okay.
Let's cheers to being back. It feels like we've been gone a long time. We really have. I'm
Still here.
Period.
You gotta love a red blend, baby. A red blend.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you got a little coaster.
Sipping on something delicious today. Yeah, a coaster if you want it. No
What's the tea? What's been going on?
Shit. Whenever anybody asks that question, it's like, what do you
Right,
say?
I do be like, what? Bitch,
Because
you
like
working?
things happen, but like it's like.
Honestly, if I ask you what you've been doing, you got a lot to tell. I'm like, okay, man. Like, how the fuck are you moving around so goddamn much?
No, come on, facts.
Like, for real, somebody be like
sit your ass down.
They be like, oh, I got so much to do this weekend. Like, what? Where the fuck are you going?
No, seriously. But I've really just been like working, sleeping, minding my business, trying to stop binge eating. It's so hard because it's like, what else do you do? Like, food is now a source of entertainment for me. It's exciting to choose. It's not like picking out your favorite movie and watching it.
And if you smoke weed too.
Exactly.
Because every time I know I just ate, and I'll be like, oh, I could go for a snack. I'll be like, nigga, you just ate a whole meal.
Literally.
And I'll be like, that's that. And I'm like, I'm spending money on shit I don't need.
Literally, especially when you're getting it delivered. When you're delivering fucking every other night.
Now I'm gonna give you some tips. Okay. Who you use for delivery?
I use everything.
Use Grubhub so they got them perks. Do you use them perks?
No.
Because they're like, you'll get free delivery at certain restaurants. You'll get $5 off here. You'll get like 20% off here. Oh.
I mean, I do use, like sometimes like the coupons, but I'm not signed up for like a.
Oh, no, me neither. But you get to enjoy that without the luxury of like signing up for one of the Rewards Plus programs.
That's true.
So you know what I just got into, speaking of delivery services? GoPuff.
GoPuff?
Yeah, do you know what that is?
It's like a snack delivery, right?
Bitch, they deliver you a whole grocery store if you want.
Damn.
Bitch, let me tell you.
But is delivery fees like crazy? That'd be a thing.
Yeah,
like,
it do be the delivery fees.
Or sometimes like.
But I don't feel bad because you know why? They go to the driver. And I'm like, okay. When I found that out, I was like, okay. So at least I know you're getting that. That's why, like, I'll be like, at first, because I was like, what is this? Like, is it because I don't want it to go toward the restaurant because I'm already giving you $20. I'm like, I want to know where this is going. Then somebody told me, like, no, the delivery fee goes toward the driver.
No.
And, like, I didn't realize that because I used to Postmates before. And, like, you know, it'd be like a delivery fee. That's what I used to get. That little $4 or whatever. Yeah.
Because I thought only the tip went to them, which I thought was crazy.
Well, both.
Because I was like, that's a lot of pressure you putting on me.
No.
I
get some of that. You get some of the delivery fee. Yeah. It's like a little base. You know what I'm saying?
That's good. Okay.
So that's why, like, I had to think about that. But then, like, that's why sometimes if I get free delivery, I kind of tip nice. You know what I'm saying? That's what made me feel bad about not ordering. Because at first I used to be like, I don't want to pay this restaurant motherfucking twice. But like then somebody explained, I was like, oh okay.
That's good to know.
But GoPuff Grill, and especially if you smoke weed. So let me tell you what I did. Bitch, it's 2 a.m. I go puff some Cheetos, a ginger ale,
so
and like some cookies at 2 a.m. Then the other day I got some. Bitch, I'm fed. I feel bad for telling this. Look, I bought at 1 a.m. because I was out smoking weed. I bought some break and bake turtle pecan cookies, Nestle Toll House, and some almond milk. Bitch, because I was having some cookies.
That sounds.
But like literally, they know whatever you want. Like it could be 2 a.m. You be like, damn, a bitch really wants some Cheetos. Bitch, they got this contactless delivery, so like they come and just hang it right on my door. Yes, it's wonderful. Especially if you like snacks and like little nom-noms and shit.
Mm-hmm.
It's good.
The stuff that I don't buy at the grocery store, but then crave randomly and still end up getting from the grocery store.
Yeah. Now, I'm going to warn you. Of course, on the price is going to be a little more. But like, that's just what's given. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know people be like, in the store, a big bag of Cheetos costs $3 on there. May cost.
It already costs too much, so that's why, which is good because it'll make me rethink even getting this shit. Because I'm like, this 2 bags of chips is already $1 when it used to be 4 for $1. Like, what more do you want from me?
Oh yeah, that's I think.
But that's something
now,
else.
Is that what
That's
you call
something else.
inflation?
Yes.
That because I feel like that's
something else, but still.
That's a whole nother you dig. But,
Still, I'd just be upset.
Yeah, I understand about that delivery shit, but
Yeah.
I forgot what we were saying. I always forget what we were saying. Oh, you was talking about like you've been ordering shit, and then what else you been doing?
Yeah, overeating, but cooking too. And yeah, I've been like writing music or finishing old shit.
Do you know what movie I always think when people be like, "Oh, I wrote some music." I wrote some music.
Little Castlevania.
No, have you ever seen Coyote Ugly?
A long ass time ago.
And she wrote, and the girl who's in the movie wrote a song for Leanne Rhymes. And don't you know that "Can't Fight the Moonlight" song?
Can't fight the moonlight.
Yeah, but I don't think she really wrote that. I think that was. And remember Tyra was in that damn movie?
Yeah.
Oh, that bitch. Her birthday was just the other day too.
Oh, Ty.
You know, people been, they've been getting that bitch lately because, the model, I think I'm finna do that. Okay, I'll be jumping ahead like I always do. But yeah, so you just been laying low this week?
Been laying very low, very low.
Yeah, I ain't been doing shit. I got a little injury. I hurt my knee, so I got a little brace on under here, child. I feel so that's been my highlight of this quarantine.
A highlight.
Girl, yeah, my life flashed before my eyes when I just slip.
Highlight is usually a good thing.
No, highlight is just something you remember. No, nah, baby, that was a highlight.
You got scared? Yeah, really scared?
Like, whoa! No, have you ever really was about to fall and like your body tense up and like?
Cause you be scared because you don't know how it's gonna end.
Cause you could fall and fuck your life up.
No, yeah.
Like legit.
Fall the wrong way.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like you literally, I'm like, you gonna fall and hurt your like entire being. No,
That's the point.
like, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, what else I've been doing? Watching TV, eating. What else? Nothing much. Just trying not to be outside. Mm-hmm. Stay indoors, mind my business, smoke my weed, make a little money. That's really it. Mm-hmm. That's really it. This shit. Let's get started. Did you have any 5 fingers for anybody?
I do.
Who?
It's this YouTuber. Hopefully I get her name right, but if I don't,
I'm not saying that. I don't know nothing about YouTube.
Her name's Gabby DeMarco. And basically she's a YouTuber.
Uh-huh.
She has an OnlyFans.
Uh-huh.
Her name's Gabby DiMartino, excuse me.
Uh-huh.
She has an OnlyFans, and she basically, like, I guess on OnlyFans you can, like, upload a post and kind of give, like, a sneak peek to what it might be about, but you have to pay to unlock what that post actually is. Like, let's say you posted a picture and you had a sexy caption. You can see the caption, but you can't see the picture unless you pay an extra $5 or something.
Oh, damn, that's for fans.
So she did that. And the caption was, "Can't keep my panties on," right?
Uh-huh.
Or I might be paraphrasing a little bit. The caption was, "Can't keep my panties on," or something.
Uh-huh.
And you know what the video or picture was? It was like a video picture of her. So it's like...
Wait, what you mean, like a... What? No, like what?
So basically... And mind you, we all know what OnlyFans is used for, and I haven't personally seen her OnlyFans, but from what I've like seen from people's like reactions to it, like she uses her OnlyFans to promote sexual things. So it's not like it's basically it was just she had my 5 fingers because I just think that's really disgusting. Like,
Wait, she posted a baby picture.
Yes.
Of her.
Yes.
Doing what?
I don't know. Something, but still, the caption was "Can't keep my panties on."
Yeah, that's what I'm like, what are you doing?
I feel like that's kind of inappropriate and really weird. And
I'm so confused.
I know.
So you posted it. What were you?
I don't know. That's my thing. I just feel like that's very strange and weird behavior on a platform where you're sexualizing yourself. I feel like we don't even need that. You don't need that. So just don't do that. And we're all good. And you already got millions of dollars, right? Or millions of followers on YouTube. Like, I'm a creator who's already making good money fucks up some shit for other people on OnlyFans. So I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know the situation, but it sounded like she deserved 5 fingers because that was
I think
just
that's
stupid.
just very weird.
Yeah, that was dumb.
Like, can you imagine yourself posting a baby picture of you like with no bottoms on, saying, right? Isn't that like kind of weird? I don't know. I just think that's weird. We don't need any material for these creeps on the internet. So I just thought that was strange, and for her to have like a young audience, I don't know. I just felt that's not it. Like, that's not it. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's my 5 fingers. I have something else that could go into 5 fingers, but he's a walking 5 fingers, a smush on the hand. So I say that for like pop culture.
Okay. That's I understand that.
Honestly, I couldn't think of anything else for 5 fingers. I won't say I pulled this out of my ass, but it was like something I heard about, and I was like, that's kind of weird. I'm gonna put her in there because this is weird behavior.
True. I understand. Yeah, that was weird. That was dumb. You was dumb. Stop fucking up OnlyFans for the bitches that's really out here posting good content and trying to get this money. Mm-hmm. That other white bitch, Bella Thorne, yeah, bitch, you fucked it up for everybody, lying and shit and all that. Then this bitch, and then I'm like, I mean, granted, Bella Thorne just fucked it up for everybody because she lied scheming. This bitch is just a pervert. Like,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't trying to, say what that bitch did. Stop. But like, you are going to end this site for stop doing stupid shit.
Stop doing stupid stuff.
And just be on that and put your pussy.
And this is just making me upset in general. Like, I understand, like, just because you're a celebrity too doesn't necessarily mean you have a lot of money all the times. Because we know, people, maybe you're not financially literate. Maybe somebody somebody took advantage of your finances that you trusted.
We could say this for pop culture then.
Mm-hmm. But I still kind of get like, it's like every time you find like lay people, if that's what you want to call them, making money off of a platform, and then it's like all the celebrities jump into it, and it's like, I don't know, because it's like I don't blame them for wanting to use a next up and coming thing to make money off of, but it's still like.
No, I'm not mad at them using OnlyFans. I'm just like, don't.
It's just in general. I feel like I don't know.
Like, you don't like the fact that they got money and they trying to move on to this platform.
And now it's like other platforms where other people who could be like
profiting,
yeah. But now they're. And not to say it's taking.
Because ever since the celebrities moved,
and I'm just very.
I ain't gonna lie, like ever since the celebrities done moved to OnlyFans, I can say that like there's been more like. Of course, ever since Megan made, the Savage remix, Beyonce mentioned OnlyFans, the numbers went up, okay? Because everybody was like, Beyonce said it, oh, fuck that! And so there's that, but then, like, some of these celebrities, because, like, I mean, granted, they always say, you can post whatever you want on your OnlyFans, but people know OnlyFans is for what? Nasty shit. Like, and you got these celebrities who on there coming like abusing that shit, like, and then charging like $30 to see like bullshit, and it's like you really fucking it up because like I don't care what nobody say. I'm pro sex worker. Do what y'all need to do to get y'all money. But these celebrities keep fucking it up for y'all. Mm-hmm. Just like damn, yeah, like you coming on it now, you make it.
It's like do what you want, but. If I see some like weird shit, I'm gonna call it out, and I just had to bring up this Gabby thing because some people don't want to see shit like that when they're expecting when you're providing a certain image on this platform of being sexual. They're paying it.
Were all her other images the same, like sexuals before?
Yeah, it's like stuff for her boyfriend grabbing her tin.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, you can't do that. You can't do shit like that.
And people are paying for something, not knowing what it is, and then that pops up. You also have to think people are paying to see this.
No turkey.
I don't know. Just please, y'all. Don't be ruining shit for everybody else. Like,
no turkey.
Just think about things.
Yeah.
Just think about things.
My only 5 fingers was to did you see that oh, you're not on Twitter. You need to get on Twitter, bitch. You have to get on Twitter. I love Twitter. Well, did you see this video about this man at brunch, like, cussing everybody out?
We gonna ignore it.
It's okay.
You cussing everybody out because they were twerking?
Yes. I just thought that was.
I didn't see the full video though.
Me either.
I just saw like a little bit of him like swearing, and I got secondhand awkwardness so heavy that I just turned it off. That's how awkward I felt.
Now the tea was it was a table that was dancing and shit, and like they was getting a little too rowdy. I understand that, but I just feel as though like why you just didn't kick them out and leave everybody else alone, and then to say you can get the fuck out. We don't need. Cause here's the thing, baby. You would be like, you get the fuck out. Oh, it's nothing.
Like that was very rude. It was, and I get your message, but the way you came off was
like it wasn't that deep. Like you literally could have just.
I mean, and maybe it was that deep because he did work for the restaurant.
Here's the thing, I understand that.
Nice, and he don't want it like.
Why did you need to direct that to the entire restaurant?
That's the thing that feels very disrespectful and like, damn, like.
Like, why did you feel the need to, it's just like, I don't like shit like that because it's all about how you go about things. You literally could have just, like, told that table, like, and then also, it's just so many factors into this. I feel like, hey, here's the thing. I don't care what nobody say. Drinking is when motherfuckers come on. I'm drinking. Brunch is when motherfuckers come to drink and just have a good fucking time. People barely eat, bitch. And then on top of that, the tea is, you playing, they were shaking their ass to throw that ass in a circle. That's what the tea was. So, you in the South, you know, serving mimosas and shit, and then you play throw that ass in a circle, you don't expect people to, like, shit, dance a little bit, like, I don't know. It was just, I just feel like it was very, because I think, if I'm not mistaken, the name of the place had the word cocktail in it. Like the name, like the name itself. So I'm like, if I hear a place that's called Cocktail anything, I'm assuming it's some type of bar or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just saying for me. But like, also, again, that's neither here nor there about like, why I would shake my ass. But I'm just saying, like, you didn't need to direct that to the whole damn restaurant. Like, everybody else probably was, like, having...
That's kind of humiliating, too, in a certain way.
And then it's just, like, that also... Now, this is just me personally. That was not an image we needed right now. Of this black man cussing out this room of black people for, like... And I understand people was acting inappropriate. Deal with them. Then, you literally could have announced to everybody, like... Hey, you guys, like, just want to let you know, like, I'm glad you all are having a good time, but, like, I do want you to know that, like, I don't want this to turn into a dance bar, so, like, enjoy the music, enjoy the drinks, but, just keep in mind we are in a restaurant.
He totally could have said it like
that. Like, what the fuck?
He totally could have, though. He really could.
And this is all I'm saying, you just wanted to be seen in that moment. You just wanted to be seen in that moment. You said you could get the fuck out. Oh! Those
are like fighting words just because like I get it, wrong place I guess, but it's like
yes,
get the fuck out. Yeah. Like now you're like.
Did you see what I literally just said? How like the whole restaurant could have been like he's right though, like if he would have said what I just said.
Now I gotta sit there humiliated.
Cause baby, you would have said get the fuck out and be like, okay.
Alright, and I'm paying for shit.
And I'm not paying for a motherfucking thing. And I'm taking the drink cigar. No, like, I just didn't like that. You could have handled that better. I just felt like you could have handled that better. Okay. I ain't got no 5 fingers, do you?
Mm-mm.
Any cheers?
Damn, I feel like I should have some. Well, this kind of goes into there. Grammy nominations. I don't know if
okay. I was going to talk a little bit about that for pop culture, too.
I want to save that for pop culture. I just want to say cheers to one person in particular.
I know who you're going to say.
Luke James.
Oh, okay. That's not the person I thought you was going to say.
I don't know. A little light went out.
That's what I was like.
Luke James, this one is for you, baby. He got this album, To Feel Love.
Best R&B album.
To Be Loved. One of those.
Yeah, we gotta talk about the Grammy.
I think it was like Best R&B album or something of that nature. And I love that album, so I was just very happy for him, especially because he's still kind of under the radar, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, he's known but under the radar, so I'm just like, okay, good for you. And if it was any album, that R&B album that I think was like deserving, that would definitely be one of them. I'm just crazy. You ever just find like an album or a new artist that you hadn't really listened to and you just go crazy for them? That's kind of how I feel about Luke James right now. First it was Lucky Day, now it's Luke James.
I just heard of the name. Yeah, I thought you was gonna say somebody else, but kudos to Luke.
Yeah, but there's a lot of people on the list we can talk about. We can talk about that more in pop culture.
Mm-hmm. I was just gonna say cheers to Citibank because, and this ain't no promo for them.
Citibank, what they do?
Because they doing like, okay, so they I saw this commercial for this they this new program where they like whatever your chosen name is what we will put on the card. And I'm guessing that's related specifically toward trans people. Because I'm guessing when you're trans, like, depending on if you successfully go through or, like, you know, just so many factors. If you, like
maybe if your name is different than what's on your ID.
Yeah, or, like, stuff like that. Like, you know, that can cause for harassment. And, like, I just thought about it. Like, I wonder how many incidents have started like that. Because, like, there was just one incident I saw on Twitter. It was at the gas station. And these niggas, it was like 20 of them, like, beating up on this trans woman. Like, I'm talking about beating her up like she was a nigga. Like, I'm like, what happened? And I be wondering, do shit start, like, when they're like, the person on the cash was to be like, oh, this is not yours. And they be like, my nigga, this is mine. Like, you know, like, I don't want to have to explain I don't know you. I don't want to have to explain my identity to you, like, and why my card is different from
like,
what
I just don't
look
understand
like.
what's so hard about leaving people the fuck alone. Like,
I know.
that's what gets me.
I know.
You can't just keep walking with your day.
Yeah.
Like, you're just so upset.
Isn't it crazy to know that is how some people get harassed,
I
though?
don't comprehend it,
I don't
though.
either.
I don't fucking get it.
I don't.
Oh
and,
my goodness, I just got so fucking upset.
I know. And, like, I saw that and Nate doing this program where, like, the name you chosen is what will go on that card, like, you know, and I was like, oh, I was like, it's the little things, because I never thought about that. I was like, damn, and that made me think, like, how many incidents have started like that? Like, where, like, they was like, bitch, I'm just trying to buy some tissue. This is me. Like, it looks different. Bitch, I don't want to explain this to you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? So, you know, cheers to them, and, you know, cheers to your boy Luke James. You know what I'm saying?
Cheers, bro. He don't know I exist, but I feel you ever feel like okay. Confession. We gonna make this a confession.
I was just about to skip to confessions, but go ahead.
Since I'm talking about Luke James anyway. Now tell me if this is true or false. Don't like sometimes when you connect to somebody artistically, even if they don't know you, you don't know them, you just feel like you genuinely feel like a connection or like they know you because it's like for you to write this, for you to think this, for you to make me like feel this inside, like doesn't it make you like and granted it is a false sense.
I'm dead.
It is a false sense of like knowing them, I guess, or however you want to say it.
I feel the same way about the City Girls, honestly. I feel like they're my bitches. Like,
but I think that's the power of music.
Yeah.
That's the power of art. Like, I don't know this man, but like, his music just makes me feel like, dead ass. Like, I'm feeling crazy. Like, why I feel like this about him? I don't even know this man. I don't even know y'all. But yeah, and it ain't even like fangirling. It really is a deep appreciation for the art itself. Like, finding the beauty in that, and like, you must be beautiful and good to come up with this. Y'all, look, I'm gonna shut the fuck up. I probably said
I love him.
Zaddy, I love him.
You so stupid.
Like, you don't know this man.
Oh my goodness. No, but I understand. You just be feeling close to her. I tell City Girls, you're my bitches. I feel like I grew up with Jatavia and Carisha. See, I call them on a first name basis.
Mm-hmm. And I feel this way about everybody, so it ain't like an everybody thing. But
for real. Did you watch anything or listen to anything new?
I got a list.
Oh, wow.
Let me whip it out.
I got a little baby list, too.
Okay. Let me see. Let me pull. I don't know why my notes aren't up of all the things they were just up.
Pull your notes out.
Okay, so, Danny Lay's movie album that came out this year. It came out just recently. There's maybe a few songs I haven't heard yet, but it's very current, like with the production and everything. It's very current. She's in her feelings. It's very vibey. You might like it because the beat ain't as like Jhené Aiko. It's more of a like makes you want to like dance kind of. So maybe you would vibe to it, even though.
Can she sing?
She can hold a note, and you know, the studio did a good job of having her vibe out to it. So
Okay.
I like it a lot, y'all. This movie album. It had me in my. I was in the shower like.
I'm dead.
After the show, we gonna have to listen to like at least like one or two.
Okay.
Ariana Grande's Position. I don't know if I talked about this album on the last episode.
Yeah, no, we didn't.
Ariana Grande's Positions. I don't give a fuck what nobody says. That might be my favorite album of all of hers. That might top Dangerous Woman. That album, every single song is a fucking bop.
I've never listened to a full Ariana Grande album. All I know is the singles. Or like, I ain't even gonna stunt. I know Dangerous Woman. I know Thank You Next. Thank You Next. I ain't gonna lie, that's a hit.
I love
That's it.
Positions. I love this album. I don't like it. Like if I was already an Ariana Grande fan, but I would love to see her live, just so I can hear all these songs. Okay. Of course, Megan Thee Stallion's Good News.
Wow.
Of course.
What a great. Let me tell you something. Daystar, fuck you. No, because the first track, Shots Fired. Oh, and now you know the tea behind all of it, right? Apparently, her friend recorded the diss record as well, Kelsey, to her, because apparently Kelsey was in cahoots, maybe not cahoots, or like
cahoots,
some kind of entanglement with Tory Lanez as well. See, this is why. And that's what I said about Megan. I just feel like Megan she just seems like a very, this is what I think. And y'all can think I'm pulling this out my ass. She's an Aquarius, and I'm going off this. We're very loving people. Like, when we got your back, we got your back. But when you fuck up, no, it ain't even no, like, I wish you bad. It's just, I don't fuck with you. And I'm just like, I feel that, because I think that's how she feel. Like, of course, she like, oh, bitch, if it wasn't for me, I wouldn't even, like, you wouldn't even be here. And I get that. But I just feel, it was messy. It was messy. And her friend made a diss tape, and not a diss song. I ain't even listened to it yet. I'm probably not.
It was decent. I ain't gonna lie.
No. Twitter gonna drag you.
It was decent. I love Megan Thee Stallion, but I'm just saying,
girl,
as an objective person in the situation, it was decent.
Now, see, you petty for listening to that.
Why?
Because I just feel like I
gotta play devil's advocate. I gotta see both sides.
Like, now their situation is different because they was friends before and everything, but like, and that's what I'm saying. Like, you could tell it really did hurt because that was Meg's bitch. Like, that was her bitch. So that's how I know that really hurt her feelings and shit. And I'm just saying, like, when Aquarius, like, when we feel betrayed by our friends because we ride hard. And once we do, it's like, oh, all right, bitch, you need to scoot over. But Shots Fired was the ultimate diss song. She said, you tried to shoot a 5'10", bitch. Like, talking about you was in the back seat. It was a great album. Circles is my favorite song.
I really like that song. What's it called? Sugar Baby or something? I don't remember. When
it be like, invest in this pussy, support black business. Yeah, what is
I like that one with SZA too. I'll be bringing anything.
I don't like that as much as I thought I would.
I like that song.
I don't like it as much as I
like SZA's part. It's cute.
I guess because I'm just like, I don't know.
I like it all. I like all the songs.
Yeah.
Those are the ones I can remember off top though.
I'm trying to think.
They had a little je ne sais quoi.
What they say?
They said something.
No, I'm like, what they say?
It was something. Sorry, y'all. It was some. thing popped up.
Technical difficulties.
Technical difficulties essentially.
I just learned to dance to Body. Oh, it's a lot, y'all. It's a lot. You gonna sweat. Gonna sweat. What's next you listen to? What's next?
Russ's EP called Chomp.
Who?
You don't know Russ?
No.
Russ got. Alright. I'm gonna tell. It's too long to even talk about Russ.
Mm-hmm.
Russ is a beast. He's like under the radar, but like not, but fire as fuck. I don't know.
Huh.
This new girl group called Good Girls. Well, they've kind of been around for a little minute. I saw they were on, was it like X Factor or something? Or America's Got, they were on one of these TV shows they auditioned. But they're really good. They kind of have a 90s vibe to them.
You're not going to make it too long.
Honestly, I wouldn't say that. Don't do that. If you actually hear them and see them.
Girl, they just don't exist anymore.
They're your kind of girls too. They're your type of, like, I feel like when you see them and you see their energy, you will fuck with them.
And then let me tell you about that.
And their songs are actually, and they can all
if they my kind of bitches, they can't be in a group together. Like, you could, because I'm like, if, you know me, I like ego, I like a little, you know, they ain't gonna. Girl, I was just talking to somebody about that. I'm like, it's just.
Like, I think you would like them better than June's Diary. And June's Diary has been consistent, though.
I heard they just re-released something new.
They released a new song.
But I was just telling someone, like, they don't last anymore because everybody, like, no matter how much people be okay with being in the background, like, everybody want to be the star at one point.
That's true.
Everybody do.
And I will say, this group seemed like everybody get their shine, too. I know it's pretty hard. Good. They definitely know who the leader is, but and even for her to be the leader she is, I don't be seeing her like to the forefront. Like they all seem pretty. I know, like they all seem pretty. Like they, you know what I mean.
Well connected.
But I'm gonna have to put you on that. Vivian Green's, she got an album that came out. I don't know if it was like within the last 2 or 3 years.
I gotta go.
She got this album called Love Absolute. I've been jamming to that. And then an album I want to check out that came out recently was Omarion's Connection. I already got a couple good little. Don't do Omarion. He be having them little songs.
I was not a fan.
But tell me he ain't had no good songs though.
I'm gonna say this again. I wasn't a fan, so every song was not.
So you ain't like this how it's supposed to be? Ooh.
I like Janae's part. I just like the booty like.
So you ain't never like no Omarion.
I dare
Touch. Oh, Icebox.
I wasn't like thirsty for it. Like I was just like.
You ain't never like B2K.
Remember when we were talking about the Millennium Tour and you was like, you don't like B2K? And I was like, no. All I know is Bum Bum Bum. That's literally the only song I know.
Cause how do you not? You're not even for his dancing, nothing.
Oh, dancing, yeah. He's a good dancer, but I don't like his music like that. And for his
beautiful ass face, his mom and daddy created some beautiful ass kids. I
don't like him like that.
That's cool. That's cool too.
I ain't really listened to nothing new. Oh, I did listen. What did I listen to recently? I listened more tracks though.
Okay.
Bree Runway. That's who I was listening. That's who I was listening to when you was in the bathroom, and it was like, Honey Talk Big Racks.
I only know like 2 songs from her, but I love those.
She's songs. I think she's from the UK, right?
Is she?
I think so.
That.
I think.
I don't think I've ever heard her talk. I just heard her sing.
Yeah, I think she international. I was listening to that. I've been on my Flo Milli shit. I love Flo Milli. I like what she say. I like cash in my hair to my ass. Yes. I'm obsessed with this song on Chloe Halle's new album. Wonder what she thinks of me.
I can't remember that one.
I wonder what. No. You
know how you have them songs that you just you like, but you never like come
the
back
words,
to
yeah.
That's probably one of them ones.
I think I wonder what she thinks of. I don't know. That's really it. And yeah, again, good news. Listen to that. Anything else? Not really. Oh, have you watched anything? Movies, TV shows, or anything? Now, you know me. I don't know if I told you, bitch. I only got one thing I've been watching. So, I watched the game from season 1. You remember the game, right? With Tia, watched that from season 1, 2, because you remember it came back on BET. Guess how many seasons that motherfucking show lasted for?
I know it was like a decent amount. Was it like 5?
9.
9? I was gonna say 6 at most.
Y'all, I watched 9 seasons of the game. So I'm just gonna give you the quick review, okay?
Damn, yeah. Tired.
First of all, season 1 through 3 and 4 through 9.
They said those were the good ones, right?
1 through 3 is like the ones we know, like when it was a sitcom.
Shit, I was watching it back then.
You didn't watch the game?
I watched it in a later season. I watched maybe like 1 season.
You ain't watched the beginning? No, okay.
I started. I'm on episode like 4 right now. I didn't watch it back in the day.
The sitcom, the 1 through 3 is the best seasons. 4 through 9.
That's what I heard.
That's when it went to BET.
That's when I watched 1 season, and I thought it was pretty good. And I was like, oh, I should have started this when it was popular.
You thought one of the BET seasons? Then
yeah.
Now I'm finna fight you. Now I'm finna fight you.
And it must have been season 4 or 5. It wasn't like deep into it.
Now I'm going to fight you.
It was good. It was when they had the gay character or whatever.
No, that was 3. That was 3. So that's when it was still on the CW. So yes.
I don't know. I watched.
If you
I
remember
watched one of the middle seasons, and it was on BET though when I was happened to be. So maybe
a gay character. They never really had no gay character.
Maybe it was playing a rerun on BET or something. I don't know.
Or like that bisexual girl. You talking about her?
No, he had that one teammate that was gay. And
that was season 3. Season 3. That's when it was on the season. That's when it was on CW. 1 through 3 and 4 through 9 are 2 different TV shows. Cause let me tell you, I'm just about to run this down. About what I think about this. You know, I always like to give a grade after I watch every sitcom. D.
All together?
D.
Include seasons 1 through 3?
So if I was to grade it individually, seasons 1 through 3, B. 4 through 9, D.
Yeah, because then Brandy came on.
You ain't ready. Hold on. Let me get to it. 1 through 3 was great. Wendy Raquel Robinson, phenomenal actress. Like, throughout the Tasha May. Throughout the entire show.
I always loved her.
Yes, held it. Like, that woman is an actress. Another good actor, the guy that plays Jason, Kobe Bell, the ball.
Yeah, I like him.
Feet. When them two got together, you okay, and like, cause you know I'm watching these with like, I'm trying to watch these with like a actor lens, but also a director lens too. When them two get together in a scene, it's just like they list. Ooh, do you watch stuff now? You be like, oh, that was a good scene. Like, and when they get together, oh, it's phenomenal. The guy that plays Malik, I feel like he's a good actor. I just haven't seen him in anything. His performances are pretty good. I think the game is what also taught Tia how to act. Because me personally, Tia and Tamara have different acting styles. Tamara's more Hallmark, anything, like, you know, or whatever, like, you know, whatever. And Tia, like, you can put Tia in, like, some shit. Like,
yeah, because she got that drama after this show. Pretty much,
and this show really taught her how to act. It did. Like, in that dramatic setting. The guy that plays Derwin, I think he's a good actor. I would like to see him in more stuff.
I like the girl who played Kelly.
She's good. Everybody is a good actor. Season 1 through 3, phenomenal. 4 through 9, BET.
I always be wondering how come BET ain't doing some of this shit the best. How come they be not the
Who
worst,
is in these fucking... I mean, well, this was a long time ago, so it's a little change now because I know Lena Waithe's involved with shit. Who was in the fucking writing room for this? It was fucking terrible. It just got worse and worse and worse. Like, Brendel came on. Here's the thing. Brendel is just... She's not going to give you less. She's not going to give you more. She's like a Lisa Ray. She's just going to coast on through. And I mean this from the bottom of my heart, the next statement I'm about to say.
Uh-oh.
Lauren London is the worst actress I've ever seen in my life.
Dang! These are my confessions.
No, and I'm like dead ass, like, quote me. That woman is terrible. The season she was on, I felt mad because on some real shit that it made me mad because I was like, this is, and my friend Bianca, you know Bianca, me and her was talking about it, and Bianca was like, oh yeah, you didn't know that? And I was like, I know she wasn't phenomenal, but I didn't know she was this bad. I got mad because
she must have really been bad then.
Oh no, I got mad because I get a little sensitive about shit like that. Maybe it's because I'm in the industry, but like, A, this is what pretty privilege gets you. The woman is cute as fuck.
Now that's some real shit.
Pretty privilege. And B, like, the fact that to know, like, you took a spot away from somebody who could really, like, because I was listening to this quote. Somebody was talking. They was like, the most talented people are poor. And I'm like, that is so true. And I'm like, to know that, like, you wasted a spot for somebody who would have really, like, gave that role something. Because, like, the girl she's an actor who can't act, who was trying to play an actress.
What a fucking
so when she was
Inception ass type of concept.
when she was reading on the show, I'm like, I don't know what's worse, your regular acting or even when you're trying to be an actor. It was like it was frustrating.
Was she like bad as an actress on the show on purpose?
No, like okay, when she was acting as her Kira, that was the girl's name. She was an actress.
Kira.
It was bad. When she was Kira, the regular person.
That was a black. No, that was a Death Note reference, y'all. When I say Kira.
I ain't never seen that.
Sorry, y'all. Okay, I'm listening.
But she's just like, it just looks like she gives her like Jay Ellis was, he came a part of the game. He was great. That's Lawrence on Insecure. He came on the game because
I really haven't seen that.
Yeah, at one point because Tia and Derwin leave and they don't come back to the end.
I think I remember that.
But like he's good. Like every time somebody in the scene with her, it's like she giving them nothing. It's like it's like she's just not present. It's like she's reading from a
But honestly, that probably reflects on her career.
Wait, what you about to say?
Never mind.
What you mean?
I ain't gonna say what I was gonna say.
It's just like
sounded judgmental.
You are just a cute face. Oh, like Dana, like I'm getting a headache thinking about how bad she like because like it just frustrated me because I'm just like, give us something. Like what the fuck?
I have to watch this and see if I feel the same.
Oh my gosh, she is worse than anything I've ever seen on MTV. Anything I've ever seen on ABC Family.
Nah.
No, yes. Anything I've ever seen on Lifetime.
No, I don't believe that.
I
don't believe that.
All I can say is watch. All I can say is watch.
I don't believe that.
And she's a pretty girl. Terrible actress. Like, I'm getting mad thinking about some scenes. Like, But overall, would I recommend y'all watching it? No. No. I was very disappointed about how that show went because you know me, I always think about what did the show teach you. It don't really teach you nothing. It don't really you can really learn from Girlfriends or I'm trying to think what's another good one what you can learn from. Hell, even The Parker, they teach you a little couple lessons in there. That show the men always the women bend their backs to get these men whatever they want. The men are used to be. It's just terrible. It's terrible. The Game is not a good show. I don't think that was Mara.
Maybe that is the message. These women get nothing in the end. Woo!
I mean, the end. I don't know if you're gonna watch it.
Maybe they weren't intentional. Maybe they don't have a message.
Mara, that wasn't your best. That wasn't your best. It wasn't your best. It wasn't her best.
That's who wrote the writing.
Mara Brock, yeah.
I'm trying to think because that name is so familiar, but I can't think.
Girlfriends.
She wrote Girlfriends.
Yeah, she did Girlfriends.
I should have known that with the
what else she do?
crossover episodes
and then they like stupid it's a spinoff of Girlfriends, right? And on one season.
How is it even a spinoff of Girlfriends?
Because Tia is a.
I feel like that ain't a real spinoff.
Because they don't come over at all. But
it's
then
not
also they make a dumbass joke on a later season, on season 3, and Tia was like, I work for the CW, and this reporter or whatever, and it was at Malik's, what's her name? And she was like, do you know why Girlfriends got canceled? I'm like, why would you ask that when you're Tia? What that joke was not, that was dumb. Because I'm like, this is a spinoff of Girlfriends. If this wasn't a spinoff of Girlfriends, that would be funny. But I'm like, because you are Joan's cousin. Like, you didn't even break the fourth wall right. Like, that was dumb. Like, I don't know.
I get what you mean.
You know what I'm saying? Like, why would you have her ask that? Like, that was a dumb joke. Yeah. They even mentioned They even mentioned Joan in a later season on the BET
It's like, are you trying to be in the world or outside of the world? You can't try to do both at the same time.
And the game is so
You can't be an observer of girlfriends, but then be... Like,
you Joan's cousin, Melanie.
Yeah.
Either way, the game is a sloppily written show.
Ooh.
I'm sorry. Mara, that was not your best boo. I'm sorry. That show, I didn't learn nothing. I'm sorry. Not a good one. I just thought I'd give it a watch because I wanted to see how it ended. But yeah. Let me see. Pop culture. What's the tea?
What's the tea? So have you heard of these YouTubers, De'Ara and Ken?
No.
Okay. Honestly,
I'm not a YouTuber.
Okay, got it. I'm a person who watches a lot of YouTube. I don't personally like subscribe to this couple, their channel, but they were like ins all over social media like the past few weeks because the guy Ken, they're engaged, I believe. And the guy Ken was like caught out with another woman, kind of like he touched her butt and like they seemed a little like kind of up close and personal for him to be engaged. And I guess this YouTube couple is like monumental. They're a black couple and they were like the epitome of black love to a lot of their audience members. And I guess people were devastated when they found out it looked like he was cheating or something. And I was just like, y'all, what does this teach you?
Niggas ain't shit.
That and to stop investing in these celebrity relationships, y'all.
Yeah.
You really gotta stop thinking shit is sweet and perfect in these because of these cute. Like I get it, cause I have my little couples. I'm like they cute, but I always keep this realistic expectation that shit is probably not as fucking cute as it looks online. Like people was whole like crying and like if they can't make it, I don't believe in love. And I'm like, I don't know if to take y'all serious or not, but
right.
I just want to say like. I hope people really look at, when you observe celebrities in general, you have that lens on knowing that, yes, they're elevated above us because they have more money or a higher status because of X, Y, Z, but they just like you and me. You can't put all your hopes and dreams into these people you don't even know. And, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess a lot of people were, like, just so, like, about it.
Yeah, I ain't know
I don't even follow them or nothing, but it was everywhere. Like I feel like everywhere I looked,
it was a cheating ass.
And okay, so another thing that's been like raging in the media, kinda, sorta, is like all these like rappers like being murdered lately. Like
who?
King Von.
Oh yeah.
And I watched this YouTube video where they named like 3 other like up and coming rappers, and some of them weren't even like that known, but they all had these like stories, and it was just like I don't know, it's like all these like upcoming rappers too. Like some of them got like
now,
buzz
is it because they like in bullshit, involved in bullshit?
Because their music kind of insinuates that they are.
Because I know the whole King Von situation, people was mad at T.I. about that because I think T.I. said something insensitive about basically like, oh, you know I can't stand them.
So they be all hypocrites. They be trying to be all high and mighty and preach to the world.
And he was
they
saying
be
like,
fucking up all the time.
All
like,
the time. Especially him. Ooh.
Right message if he has messenger to where unfortunately people won't hold that message from you.
And he was basically saying something along the lines of don't come down to Atlanta and bring all that shit. I guess he was referring to like Von and all them, but I'm like, I mean, I don't know the situation.
What does that gotta do?
But like, exactly, he just be talking out his ass.
Like Boosie got shot, like.
When, girl? Girl, they shot Boosie.
Yes.
Well, you know Boosie.
He got shot maybe like 4 days after the King Von thing happened.
I didn't know that.
So that's what I'm saying. Like all these like little things, like, and it's been other things.
I ain't gonna say Boosie deserved it, but what was Boosie doing? What was Boosie doing?
Stop.
What was Boosie? Because Boosie's the antagonizer, I've noticed.
Well,
No, I'm like, Boosie's the antagonizer. I'm like, I'm not saying Boosie deserved it, and I'm not saying like he should, but I'm just saying, what was he doing?
I don't know what he was doing. He was in some city doing some shit.
Motherfucking Boosie.
But yeah, it's just been like a lot of incidents of even like people who like are coming up locally in different cities and they getting like got.
Also, you know what? I think overall when I hear about this would be okay if y'all stay your asses. not like saying like if you would have stayed your ass home, you wouldn't have that. But like, why are y'all out and about right now? Like y'all need to literally be in a bubble. Every time I even hear about stuff, like or incidents where it'd be like, oh, this happened here, that I'm like, and why was there so many people there? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all, like, that's just always be in the back of my mind now because I'm so conscious of that now.
There's been a lot of stuff.
You know what I'm saying?
Something came up with G Herbo.
Oh, yeah, G Herbo going to jail.
Something came up
well,
with
he got
other
charged.
rapper.
Well, because he was doing fraud. G Herbo was doing fraud.
And another big rapper, too. I don't know his name. They found, like, I don't know. It's some, I don't know, racketeer or something. All these terms.
Scamming. Long story short, scamming. Niggas is scamming and y'all trying to get unemployment and y'all trying to get these loans. Another football player just went to jail too because he
NFL?
Yes, because he said his business Drip Entertainment LLC needed a small business loan. And I'm just like, y'all niggas like, they said scamming is going up right now.
I bet. I be looking at my bank statements more now. I didn't honestly confess enough. This is my
Somebody done took $20
because I don't be checking my record as frequently as I should.
I don't either sometimes.
I don't like to see all the bullshit I be buying, honestly. That's what it is.
Disturbing you.
I be like, shit.
But scamming is it is ever since the pandemic it has been going up. Like everybody been trying to
makes sense because people trying to make a way,
But no, don't scam and then go and get a Ferrari and then drive it down.
That's like this post I posted the other day when this man flashing his money, like, and you know you ain't even got it like that.
You know how this rapper just went to jail because of that, because he was rapping in a song about how he getting unemployment checks. And the feds came. I said, oh, you stupid. Oh shit. Just motherfucking stupid.
Wrong.
Let me see. In terms of pop culture, I saw this new film called The Ride with Ludacris.
On what, Netflix?
On like Amazon Prime or whatever, but like it's like he takes in a white supremacist and I guess teaches him how
unrealistic as fuck.
I don't have time for movies like, and I'm sorry,
I don't like
Luda.
Stuff like that.
Luda, I love you, but that was a dumb. Like
it shouldn't. I
just don't need stuff. I don't know. That movie just really rubbed. Like seeing that and then like reading the plot, I was like, I don't want to fucking watch this. Like that's not a movie. Like how I was saying about that black man. That's not an image I want to see right now. That's not a movie I don't want to see about you being nice to some white supremacist. I don't care. Like,
and tell me when that would actually fucking happen.
Like, I'm not trying to convince they fucking minds. Get the fuck out of here. I don't have time for that. What else I see? Oh, it's back on. It must have just went off. Oh, and I just got pissed too. So apparently they rebooted Gossip Girl. I'm pissed because...
Why? I didn't even finish the first one.
This is exactly what I'm talking about. Y'all be so quick to reboot these white people shows. Niggas been waiting on Living Single and Tia and Tamara. Although I don't really want to reboot.
Why y'all can't just come up with some new shit?
Also, please come up with some... It's like...
That'd be my thing. It's a lot of writers out here.
And I'm just like, why is Hollywood so lazy?
New material. I be trying to figure it out. Is it laziness or is it people just being so obsessed with certain works and they're like, I want to read.
Well, you know, nostalgia is a trend, but I think
that's what it probably.
I think we riding the wave too hard.
Yes, to where it's like, is y'all overdoing?
Yeah, when I saw it, I was furious because I'm like, y'all really about to get money for this. I don't want to watch this.
It's making me mad.
But
whatever.
Let's see.
I could be watching something else.
I was gonna talk.
But y'all want to keep.
So the next versus battle, I didn't tell you. She wanted me to wait to tell her on the show so she could have a natural reaction. But you ready, bitch?
Mm-hmm.
Keisha Cole versus Ashanti.
Oh, that's gonna be a good one.
Oh, I'm finna get my life. I'm finna get my life. That's gonna be good.
That's actually a very hard.
And I told my friends that they was like,
I don't know.
I told my friends that they was like, oh, that won't be a good versus. I'm like, are you serious?
they could go battle for battle because it's Ashanti got some hits like.
Boy, I'm feeling so much joy. You take all of that away from me. So bad, I wouldn't be without you, babe. And no, you know what's like my low? Okay, that's my favorite Ashanti song. I ain't gonna lie.
You know what my favorite is?
What?
Oh yeah, can you ride that?
I don't.
I think that's probably my favorite. Have we did a top 5 Ashanti?
I don't think so.
I'm
we need to do
surprised
that.
we haven't.
I really like also when my man leave the house, I know he's coming right back. I got that good. I got that good. No matter how much you might try to hack, you know just where it's at. But my favorite Ashanti song is
You just said 2 songs. Now this your favorite?
No, this is one of my favorite. It gotta be the realest thing that I ever felt.
Hey.
And I'll do what I gotta do to keep you to myself. And no, I fucks with only you. That
she got hits.
when that came out,
We can keep going.
Then when that came out, I was like, "Ooh, Ashanti, this is my song."
Yeah,
like,
that little guitar. In
crazy about the way you make me feel. Oh, no, I love that song. That was my my mom really liked that song. You know what song I don't like? Hate That I Love You.
I love that song.
I do not like that song.
Wait, Ashanti?
Yeah,
Wait, I'm thinking of my mind.
How Hate That I Love You though?
My mind goes straight to Rihanna and Neo.
Oh.
I don't know what song you're talking about.
It's
the
a
way that I love, the way that I love.
Oh, it's kind of she was like, after all the times
I like that song.
I do not like that much.
I like that song. She
But
looked bomb in that video.
And then, I do, no, and then I do love, get on my knees, turn that bloody red.
And it don't.
Gonna light it to my cigarette.
Watch me smoke. I love it. This is what I mean. Like, we can still keep going.
Yeah, that's gonna be, I'm gonna be
Green on
loud.
You, like.
Oh, I forgot.
That amazing performance from one of them Tate brothers. Lorenzo Tate.
Oh, yeah.
Is that the one? I don't remember. Yeah.
And right now, I can't remember
Lorenzo
that.
Tate. He was a beautiful.
Lorenzo Tate. We said Lorenzo.
I'm making shit up.
And you know, Keisha got, you know my song, that new song, You, do you know that? My friend Bridget like that song.
Nah,
No.
I don't keep up with no latest.
I don't keep up with new Keisha Cole either. I don't.
We're no new Ashanti.
Oh, I love her first album though. The first album that was.
That one because. What was the one that I kept playing?
Wait, a different you? That's the name of it, A Different You.
No.
No, but you kept saying Because of Me. It's called A Different You.
No, I'm about to look this up.
On Like the album is called A Different You, the pink one. When she got on that, you know, look at her. It's called A Different You. Cause you kept saying A Different Me, and I was like, no, it's A Different You. Or yeah. A Different Me?
Hold on.
A Different You?
Just Like You.
Oh, bitch!
I knew it wasn't no fucking another, whatever you, I knew it wasn't that.
And that's the name of one of my episodes, A Different Me.
Just Like You. That was my favorite key, like, when I tell you, like.
Oh, the first one, what is it? The Way It Is?
Yeah,
I like that. I just wanted to be over.
I'm gonna be genuine.
That's gonna be a good ass battle.
It's gonna be a good day.
And you know when love come on, I'm gonna get loud. I'm fine.
I'm fucking dead.
Let's see. What else we got coming up? Oh, we got the Grammy. Oh, you know, we're talking about the Grammy nomination. Shout out to Meg and Beyonce. Mm-hmm. You know, Beyonce on her off season got 9 Grammy nominations.
I think Chloe and Halle got one.
They did.
Or more than one. I can't remember.
You see Doja got nominated.
Deserve.
For what was it? Say So? Which I was like, yeah, I can understand that getting nominated. It was playing everywhere. But you know, people was in their feelings, baby.
I was gonna say.
Tiana's pressed.
Tiana Taylor?
Yeah, because she said in the male R&B album, the R&B album, they nothing but males. She said, y'all should have just said who had the best dick. That's what should have been the category. Which I'm like, true, because like, in the best R&B album, I don't see how Chloe and Halle aren't in there. Now maybe that's different R&B, but there's no way that new album they just created, why was that not in there?
But I be trying to remember, like, is the Grammys based off like sales? Like, is it based off their opinion? Is it like?
Well, they just included streaming, but like
I remember like how the votes go.
I don't know, but like I know they got different but like there's no way that should not have been.
But you know, they say I wrote a note. I wrote a note about this somewhere because I wanted to mention it. But they say somebody who used to be on the board for the Grammys been said that shit was corrupt.
Oh yeah, they said because you know Annika's like, you know, when she performed allegedly, I be saying that randomly. I be like allegedly, but you know Annika said that after she did
everything we say on the show is allegedly,
because okay.
Don't for us.
Annika said that. Remember when she performed Roman's Revenge on the Grammys a while back?
Yes.
She got banned because of the Catholic Church and like, first of all, Annika,
I remember hearing that.
That performance was not good.
Think about the shit that Lady Gaga's done though. I'm sure she.
Yeah, that's what I'm like.
That's the first thing I thought about. I said, wait. But I know Lady Gaga.
Right.
She must have, because I know I can remember performances at places. I'm like, did nothing ever happen to her?
But
a little alarm.
Yeah, I wanted because it lets her know the time. But I think we might still be good.
Think we might still be good?
Yeah,
that our alarm that goes off.
It was off for 50
little break.
Right, it was off for 50 minutes. Should we take a break? You think we should take a break?
We can wrap up this and then take a little break. You do that before we head into let it marinate.
Well, we got some more pop culture, baby.
Let's get through it.
Grammys, you know what I'm saying?
Let's do it and get through it.
But no, I was gonna say Tiana was very repressed about that. Which I understand. And then speaking of her, she said she about to retire because she said she feel underappreciated. And I was like, you know,
I don't think that's true.
I just think you put your career in the wrong hands.
I don't think that's true. I mean, in a way, yeah, because maybe she's not getting awarded in the ways that she would like for her work. But I think people who really listen to Tiana Taylor, who pay attention to her, knows like I think Tiana Taylor is so talented. Like,
now,
like I said,
thing.
She's probably the best performer I've seen live. Beyonce, and I've seen everyone.
Now here's the thing. Listen,
how hard. I mean, no, Beyonce's an amazing performer, but.
Cause I listen to her. I like her shit.
Yeah.
But like, you know, remember that question I always ask. Now, in your personal opinion, because you saying I feel like you can be talented.
I mean, that's true.
You know, you can be talented, but does she have it?
I don't. And you know, it's all subjective. I just don't see how anybody couldn't see it because it's just so undeniable.
Because Tina She, let me stop calling that baby down in there. Tinashe, talented performer, but like, in my opinion, doesn't have it. Like, you know, like I think I will. If she was now, would I pay for a Tinashe concert? No, I'm sorry, no. If she opened when I listen, yeah. Like, what's that song, Company? I saw that video, I was like, damn, it's a good-ass video. I just don't think she has it. And, like, I know that it should sound stupid, but that's the thing, man.
So you saying you think people think Tiana Taylor doesn't have it?
No, I'm asking you, because I think she do, but, like, I feel like some people will say that's probably why.
Honestly, I can't even give you a reason why, because she's been around, like she's put years in. She has the sex appeal. I believe she does write some of her music. She has pretty vocals, and at least better than like half of some of the people who be popular anyway. So it's like you can't hold her for that. She's body on. Like I don't. Like
and then
I
that just goes back to my original thing: putting your career in the wrong hands.
It has to be that. It has to be her management. Her
same
team
with Tink.
Somewhere.
Like Tink.
Tink, I would say she's.
And
one
people
of
been saying Timbaland.
But
they say Timbaland do terrible work. They say he do business. They say he do business like terrible. That's saying that he's the reason why like she's not. Because here's the thing. That always me and my friend was talking about.
It's crazy they can do it well for themselves, but
right. And I was saying because there's no way Tink shouldn't be as big as Summer Walker now. Because I think Tink is better than Summer Walker. Did you see that bitch pregnant, Summer Walker? And then it's just like when I saw that, I was just like, that poor baby about to be eating leaves and shit and wearing recycled diapers and pre-washed diaper.
Why, Summer Walker?
Cause you know she dirty.
Allegedly. I ain't say he did.
That baby dirty. That she don't believe. She be like, all you need is a pear and some mashed potatoes for your baby.
She said that?
Remember how she was trying to tell people, like, you don't need to buy this for kids. And then she tried to come at one of the Future's...
I don't remember this.
She tried to come at one of the Future's baby mamas for getting child support and saying, like, I don't like women like this because... da-da-da this.
I remember that.
Yeah. And then now she was talking about how... her, because you know she pregnant, how she was trying to get along with her new baby daddy and his other bitch for like an ongoing. I'm like, bitch, this is why the girl was getting child support. Now, because you in the situation, you see it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what? But you know what? I don't know. That ain't my business. But
you know what they say? If it ain't about me.
Right. I don't know.
But still,
But
that's why you gotta be
said,
careful when you late.
Yeah.
Whatever. That thing about Summer Walker, I ain't gonna lie, it kind of pisses me off. Because I feel like, and I'm saying this purely as an objective, I don't know their life, I don't know their business, but from the outside looking in with the back and forth, breaking up, getting back, it already seemed like an unstable foundation, and I'm like, that's when you gotta really take in those, and I'm not saying the baby is a mistake or it shouldn't have been, blah, 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 I'm not saying that, but I'm like, would that be your preference, though?
And I told my friend, I'm like, some people like red flags. Some people like, because there's no way, some people will send you like 5 red flags and you'll still be like, I just love him.
And it's sick because for some reason there is still that attraction to the uncertain or the people who are wishy-washy or this or that, but it's crazy, but
pisses me off. So The Weeknd got mad because he wasn't nominated.
I can see that because didn't his shit go off?
What a sense of like entitlement.
I mean, I didn't listen to it, his album.
I guess again.
I think some people think that because they were like topping the Billboard.
But what happened to boycott the Grammys? What happened to we don't even like go care about the Grammys?
Goodness, I remember that.
Right. What happened to all that? But now it's a big deal. I'm like, The Weeknd just mad because his white audience didn't get him the nomination he wanted.
And a lot of people from that conversation, a lot of people started saying like there are legendary people who never got a Grammy.
Beyonce, Adelaide won the Grammy for what? Best album. Listen. Adelaide won the Grammy for best album. Adelaide. She won. That's the deal. She won the album for the best Grammy. The album for best Grammy. Ooh.
Album of the year or something.
Yeah. She went on that stage and said, Beyonce, I don't know why I got this because this should have went to you. That was the same year Lemonade came out. Everybody know Beyonce was robbed at that Grammys. And like even Kendrick Macklemore, remember he won and Kendrick Lamar didn't win for his album. Remember everybody was like, there's no way Kendrick should have won. People who we know should not have won. People who we know should have won have not won. It's the Grammys. They don't know music, especially when it comes to hip hop and R&B and shit. They don't know shit. So don't get mad.
Heard stories of people like FKA Twigs being forced into the R&B or like hip hop or like whatever category that they deem as black instead of being where they belong. Like her music is more so alternative.
Trip hop.
They like put her in a certain type of category just because of her, and which is so funny because you would think a person who looks like her, maybe they bend the rules because you know how colorism works. Sometimes they want to invite you in, but I guess even there they were like, no, you're with the blacks in R&B or wherever.
So why are you getting mad? It's just like y'all.
You can't be. You gotta.
Some of the celebrities just piss me off sometimes.
You gotta stop looking to certain establishments to validate your art. We have to.
And I hate to be that person as much as I was just talking shit about BET, but it was like, did you go to when you were nominated for the BET, did you go to the BET Awards?
Yeah.
And if you did, great. Did you go to the VH1 the Soul Awards or what? For real, put that much energy into other shit shit
Stop
that.
For us, by us.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here, crying over this Grammy. And then also, I guess for the Weeknd, for me, I don't think your music is Grammy worthy in general. But that's just allegedly. I ain't gonna say allegedly.
Yeah,
that's what I think.
We don't have 2 different opinions about that. But yeah, and I know.
Because when he called himself the next Michael Jackson, that's when I lost him. Now Dana, don't sit here and say no next Mike. Oh, I was about to say this show was gonna be done. Our friendship was gonna be over, and I was gonna leave.
I don't think anybody could ever say they the next
Only
Michael
Beyonce.
Jackson or like Beyonce or anything like that. Like you just can't. I mean, yeah, Beyonce, maybe, and not even that because Beyonce just carved her own language.
Right.
She's her own like staple type of. You know what I mean? But like.
Yeah, he said he's the next
Jackson.
Yeah.
Michael Jackson.
Yeah, that's why I'm like.
You're great. Like I'm on the other side of the fence where I love The Weeknd. Don't get me wrong, but the fuck, like.
And then, okay.
And I hope I don't sound like a hypocrite because
What?
I was just congratulating Luke James on his Grammy. I still think it is a nice accomplishment, but you can't put everything into it, knowing how they are and what type of people run it. Like. I would lie and say like it wouldn't be nice to
Here's the thing.
Be nominated.
I don't know who's on that committee.
Yeah.
Even if they are, like, I mean, like, that's what I'm saying. I would like to see who is that committee because with the Grammys, I truly feel not only is it a little like, because you know I'm pretty like before I'm pretty sure it was old white men. Like now they're probably trying to switch it up for like to be diverse and shit. You know, everybody's trying to get on the trend of diversity now. But, like, even then, I'm pretty sure you still got older black, like, you need to get, like, is there anybody in there, like, less than 40? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, is there, I mean, granted, I know a 21-year-old can get on there, but, like, how are y'all?
That's true.
Because these streams are coming from them.
Yeah, but the thing, the kids are the ones who really be on a lot of waves first. And, like,
yeah.
And maybe they...
Now Justin Bieber got mad because his album didn't get his stuff got for best pop, and he mad because he was like, I meticulously actually I want to read his words because when I read it I was like it was just weird. He said, Justin Bieber reacts to being nominated in pop categories at Grammys. I am very meticulous and intentional about my music. With that being said, I set out to make an R&B album. Changes is an R&B album. It is not being acknowledged as an R&B album, which is very strange to me.
Honestly, I don't care about his fight because there's a lot of black people who aren't in their right category because they're black and they're shoved in the R&B, so or they're not nominated at all, or so I get it, but I don't give a fuck, so I'm not gonna be.
I ain't even gonna say I get it, cause I don't get it, cause I'm like, how do I want to say this? He's another one. Been around
like
too many niggas. Around too many niggas, and they've been in like falsely, i.e. Chance the Rapper. Cause Chance the Rapper told him that when this album changes, sound like he said this music didn't move him. He said no other music moved him like this album than like a Michael Jackson album. I'm like,
and I haven't listened to it, but and
I'm like, boy, calm down.
I can admit, like Justin has had some like. Songs in the past where I'm like, this shit is different. Like
it sounds like all the temporary R&B male shit. The I want to be a rapper and singer. The Chris Brown, Trey Songz, Bryson Tiller type shit.
It sound like Yummy.
Literally, that's all it is. That's all shit that you know that I don't know what to call that new R&B bad boy. Cause like that's why
it's really trap soul type of song.
Yeah, trap soul, and I'm not with that. I'm not. That's why when they was having the R&B, like who's the R&B king, I'm like none of y'all because none of y'all sing no more. Like you know what I'm saying? And I'm sorry, this is just me. I don't think Justin Bieber can sing. I watched him on SNL. I listened to his music before. I don't see it.
I think he can sing, but I ain't gonna like. He's somebody like Usher, who I listen to him, and I'm like.
Y'all got caught up in the tattoos, and I'm not gonna admit he's a nice looking young man, but I'm like.
Nah, I ain't gonna rap for nobody. Like, no offense to him, but like.
He's been validated too much.
I just got my people that I ride for, and that's just not one.
Have you ever seen that video for Drake's Pop Star?
No. I've heard of it because Justin Bieber's in it, right? But I haven't seen it.
That video disturbed me. It disturbed the fuck out of me.
First off, why would you use your platform to boost somebody like Justin Bieber as the protagonist of the video when you could have used like some? I mean, I get it, like he is, but I don't know, like why? sometimes I'll be disturbed when black people. Okay, you know what? Never mind.
When black people big up white people a little bit too much sometimes.
Yeah, like sometimes I be like, how can you? Like that, no offense. No offense.
I as well.
But just like that WAP video, y'all could have had somebody else center stage.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie.
Did have
I love
women,
Belfeliz and Nagan.
It's just one of those.
But they did not read the
examples.
room with having Kylie. They did not read the room.
It's just little things like that. Like, why couldn't you have for pop star? I don't know who else you could have had. I can't think off the top.
Or like, remember that?
You could have Sierra or something. I don't know.
Like anybody could have been walking through. I was gonna say because if I would have saw Sierra, I would have been like, God damn. But like,
she could have been dancing and cute and shit. Like with her kid, like you could have made. It's like I don't know.
It makes you be like, why them? Why them? Like you really couldn't think. Even like, remember when Chris Brown had this video where he switched bodies with a white man?
Oh yeah.
And like, I just feel like I'm like, I think this was just this way for this white man to say nigga. I don't know. It just was weird because I was like, and that's what I'm talking about. Like ballad, like.
I can't lie. That was an entertaining video and song. Okay.
No, you good. I was just like, I don't know. It just don't rub me the right.
No,
like,
I feel that.
It just don't rub me the. It be like, and I'm not saying you can't big up them, but like, I just know
exactly because we like our white. We got our white faves too.
Yeah, I just know when I get put on.
Yeah.
I'm bringing my niggas with me, dead ass. Like, I don't know. It's just
exactly.
Weird. It's just a little weird to me. But yeah, he was mad he didn't get. I don't know. I was just also like, you're not that's like I don't know.
You're not.
Speaking of another somebody not being black, J-Lo referred to herself as negrita in the song.
Didn't we talk about this?
No, we didn't.
Oh. No, okay, maybe we didn't.
You know, I'm starting not to feel Miss Law. I'm starting not to feel her.
Iffy about her.
Especially since I found out the whole Ashanti shit. I'm not feeling Miss Low a lot. I'm not feeling her. I'm not feeling Miss Low.
It's like I got a deep love and appreciation for her. I don't know. I'm still on the fence. I'm still like chilling because I've been trying to calm down with my cancellations of people. I've been trying to be more realistic and like trying to rethink canceling people.
You know what's making me disturbed about Miss Lowe is that like she hasn't addressed any of this. You know what I'm saying? Like she been still putting out like living her bed, like not giving a fuck. And I'm like, Jennifer, I know you're not probably on internet like that. Which probably, low-key, if she probably not on the internet like this, she probably not seeing all the bullshit people posting about.
She seemed like the person who probably doesn't be on the internet like that. Like,
that's what I'm about to say.
I can honestly say, but I don't know her, but I could get that vibe from her.
Yeah, me too. I'm like, she might not, no. But, yeah, I don't know. Miss Lowe she not, I don't know.
Hey, it's okay to be iffy.
I'm just been feeling a way about, ever since I found out the Ashanti shit too. I've been feeling the way. I've been feeling a little way. I have. Let me see. Anything else I have for pop? Oh, did you see that new Mariah Carey, Ariana, and Jennifer Hudson thing?
I've seen bits and pieces of it.
I haven't watched it yet.
But I haven't watched it before. Heard the full song.
Can I say something? Somebody just seems like they don't belong. And I don't know if it's Jennifer or Ariana.
From what the clips you've seen?
From the song, the project.
You heard it?
No. Okay. I'm just saying, like.
I just gonna assume somebody don't belong.
No, when they announced it, I was like, Jennifer and Ari?
And maybe that's the pairing that you see. Because I can see Jennifer and Mariah.
Or I can see Mariah and I'm like,
it's the J.
It's one of y'all don't go. Because here's the thing. Because Mariah, if you got Mariah and Ari, you got two pop bitches. You got Mariah and Jennifer, you got. Someone R&B. No, I ain't gonna say it.
Because Mariah used to
R&B, yeah. And then you got R&B. So I'm just like, somebody ain't mixing right.
I still gotta mix it. I still gotta listen to it.
I do like that song. I like that. I do.
Still gotta listen to it though. When I listen to it, I'm gonna know for sure if it jails. Because I can. You
gotta listen to it first, yeah. I'm gonna listen to it, but when I was like,
okay,
that's cool. Let me see anything else I got for pop culture. Oh, Bitch Scream coming back.
Oh, we talked about that.
We talked about this on FaceTime when we had our meeting. But yeah, Scream is coming back. I'm excited. Apparently, everybody from the original, the writer and stuff, coming back. That one boy gonna be in it. Cause they tagged the new people. The dude from that one white boy from 13 Reasons Why.
Yes.
And I'm like, that young white man is a good actor.
I like him. He usually be doing decent.
And I'm like, you be in there. So they gonna be, and Nev gonna be. It's like Nev, Courtney, and David gonna be in it. So we got them. So I'm excited for that. Yeah. Anything else about pop culture?
No, outside of, I don't know if you want to call this pop culture or political fucking shit, but Trump's still going around saying this election was the voter fraud
It's been a whole month.
Yo, he had this lady supposedly testifying on his behalf or on his side. She didn't even sound coherent. She honestly, I'm not trying to talk shit or anything. Mm-hmm. She sounded like she was on something, drunk or something. And I was like, you're the president and this is who you have fighting in your she literally sounded drunk. Okay.
No, yeah,
it's like a joke.
Watching this shit is because I'm like, nigga, you lost. Go lose and be But the reason why is because the moment I think it's because the moment he loses his presidency, not that he becomes a regular citizen but he loses that title, and I think he gonna go to jail. No, because I think he got warrants out.
He needs it.
For fraud, tax fraud and all types of shit.
He's scared.
And I think he's scared to go to jail.
Oh well.
I said, I cannot wait to see him leave. I can't wait to see it.
It's gonna be much fun.
Oh, well, something we did talk about that we must talk about. The vaccine.
Oh, I meant to talk about that too.
Are you gonna?
Excuse me. Sorry, I know I'm coughing all of a sudden. Can't nobody cough at these times.
I know you be like.
I ain't even been nowhere, but.
Are you gonna do it? The vaccine?
I'll tell you this much. I'm gonna do it, but I'm gonna wait as long as possible before I do it.
That's how I feel. I'm gonna do it, but I'm gonna wait it out
as long as I can before I get it. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna still be in the house in the meantime as I see how everything working for everybody. If I can.
Well, Obama said he's gonna try it publicly for everybody to see.
I'm glad too, because that makes me feel a little better.
Yeah, that is.
I trust Obama for the most part. I know all politicians.
Now Michelle would be like, "Oh, I'm gonna go and do it too." I'd be like, "Oh, well, this vaccine good, girl."
Right, get your whole family to do it.
Right, Michelle.
I don't really believe you.
Right, and Michelle there, I'll be like, "Oh, girl, we all good."
Nah, I want to see your family and your dog get it.
And the dog, damn. Because animals can catch Rona, can they?
Allegedly.
Ooh. Ooh. So that means, can you catch Rona from a dog?
I don't know.
Oh, I'd be pissed if somebody dogged that. I'll shoot that bitch.
He doesn't mean that. He doesn't mean that.
No, that'll piss me off.
He's kidding.
No, my friend, speaking of dogs, my friend's face just got, my friend's face, so she got a pit bull. My friend's friend got a pit bull, had it for 5 years. Girl, and I guess one day just wasn't having it, just took it out. Gotta get cosmetic surgery and everything. And the thing is, she's still trying to say oh, I don't want to blame the dog. Girl.
Hell nah.
Girl, that would have been me.
Ooh,
my family would have took that dog in the alley and we wouldn't have saw it again.
Honestly, I don't know. I'm gonna be real honest with you. If a dog did that to me that's that's physical. I don't know what I would have did.
Can I tell something?
My adrenaline, I don't know what I would have did.
That is my whole fear with animals in general. I be honestly, shit, you can say the same about niggas too. But
they change, they switch up too.
How long is something gonna be held captive? Do you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day,
the dog good and shit.
Yeah, she
I don't know why it would have did.
That's what I'm saying. That's my Dana.
And I don't think but that doesn't happen. I don't think that's a frequent thing.
But listen, this is my whole why I think my zoophobia exists. At the end of the day, this is a wild animal. You can feed it.
It's not wild though, because it's domesticated.
No, this is a wild animal. This is an animal. Yeah. At the end of the day, it may just get tired of being a pet in captivity and being like, man, fuck this. It was this show on Netflix, and it was like, my friend said it wasn't good though. She was like, it was about animals in the premise, because we saw, you know how when you go on Netflix, the preview show when you scroll on the top, it was like, so it was like, animals are creatures we know and love, but what if one day they all just, you know, decided not to be at the bottom of the food chain anymore?
Good.
But like, don't that, she said it was bad.
That sounds interesting.
But like, that's my thought with Zootopia. Like, what if one day they just decide, like, because at the end of the day, they're stronger than us. And like, not all the time.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what
they're stronger than us.
Like one day your Rottweiler might just be like, man, fuck this.
Yeah, in terms of our physical being versus their physical being, but since we have machinery and shit, we'll, you know.
But, or like, you see how accidents happen. But what I'm saying is, that's my whole thing with them. Like, I just feel at a certain point, like, an animal could just switch. Like, I do. And
I
that's
can't take you serious.
And that's so crazy because I'm dead end with the male. Yeah.
I have males.
But, like, even, like, that's why, like, when people be like, I got a pet reptile, that's a cold-blooded animal. They only know to kill. That's not a pet. That's just an animal that you keep in a container. That's how I feel about dogs. I mean, people be like, oh, yeah, dog domesticated and cats and all. But I'm like, that motherfucker can run away. And you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. That's just me. That's just me. That's just me.
That's all I got, though.
Anything else?
No, funny as hell, though.
All right, we're going to take a little bit. All right. We're going to be back.
I'll take some, too.
So,
Save people.
For our marinade, we decided, you know, 'tis the season. If you ain't noticed by now by these big ass hats and this damn fucking tree, like, it's Christmas. So we decided we was gonna keep the marinade like nice and cute, and we decided to marinate on Christmas holiday albums. So basically, we like listened to a whole bunch of Christmas albums. Some same, some similar. And then we just, you know, we was going to talk about them and shit. So with that being started, before we even dive into the ones we listen to, I guess for you, what makes a good Christmas album?
Honestly, before this, I hadn't really listened to Christmas albums much at all. Like, I know, like, in grade school and probably in high school, I'm sure they were playing during class because I went to Catholic school. But, like, I never, like, on my own just, like, listened to a Christmas album before. So this is, like, a first for me. So from listening to these songs, what I've gathered, a good Christmas album is going to put you in that holiday spirit. It's just going to put you in that, and we all know what that holiday spirit is. It's just that, it's just like a corny ass, like, feeling. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. I understand.
But it's going to make you feel, like, excited for that time of year, or either that, or it's just going to sound really good to you, either way. Because I feel like Christmas music usually
you put a little pep in your step.
It just has a different vibe than, like, other music usually. So it's like, it's going to give you a different kind of energy. I was gonna say, you know, shit. As long as you sing the damn song good, shit, I don't care. Because I feel like most of the time it just be songs we done all heard before. So it's like, just sing it. You know what? I'll have to say, I think a good Christmas album features original music.
Oh, we gonna talk about it.
Yeah?
Yeah, we're gonna talk about that. Because I haven't thought about that. I haven't thought about that.
Actually, I don't know. I don't know if I should say it now or later. I'm like stuttering hard as fuck.
I was gonna say,
I had a little fucking.
Because I got one album I wanted to talk about that.
Okay, we'll save it. We'll save it then.
But yeah, you know, a good Christmas album is just gonna get you in the spirit. You know, so we listened to a few. So we did listen to some of the same ones. So we just gonna talk about some of them and all that.
Let's just go down.
A Merry Christmas by Mary J. Blige.
A very Merry Christmas. I put the years by the albums too. This was 2013 because I think sometimes the year they came out in like really speaks to like how,
true.
You know what I mean? The music sounds.
I was thoroughly impressed. Now really. No, on some real shit,
I'll let you go.
I'm gonna be 100. Can I be 100? Before this, I always used to be like, oh, Mary can sing, but she ain't a singer. After this, no, Mary, I thought Mary, can I be honest? This is the best I thought she's ever sounded. And like, especially specifically, where's that song? Well, Petite Papa Noel. Remember how I was saying earlier before, one thing I like about Christmas music is like, you can tell who got a little classical training or, you know, stuff like that in them. Because, I don't know, some Christmas music got like this classical feeling. Especially if they singing a classic. Like, you know, like, and you know, you got Christmas music in different language. Like, she sounded so good on that song specifically. I was like, man, I'm like, Miss Mama sound like she done went to some classes.
You want some more wine?
I think we drunk it all.
I have another one. You want more?
Yeah.
Alright, keep talking. Let me know when you want me to come in with my opinion.
Wow, I thought it was very good. She got Mark Anthony on there, and there was one song when they were singing Silent Night. He was singing, I'm pretty sure, which was the Spanish version, and she was singing it in English. I thought it sounded... I ain't gonna lie, I thought this was gonna be trash, but I thought it was actually really good. Like, it was another... Got a song with Barbara Streisand, which I know, like, the musical theater gays gonna love. Cause you know they look like and like I don't know. I thought she sounded good. The song with Jessie J. Okay.
That probably would have been a good Christmas album, Jessie J. She sings really good.
I was just gonna say that's gonna be something we talk about too. Who needs one? Jessie J do too much for me.
Damn,
like I like her, but I'll be like, girl, I get it. Like
you can sing, okay? Like it's too many riffs and runs for you.
Like too much to the point. Like how I feel about like Jennifer. Like, see, we get it. You can belt. Like, but can you not? Like, you know. But what you think of it? I'm curious as fuck.
All right, there's the wine. We got a sweet red blend. All right, let me pull up my notes. So. For Mary, I said it was definitely more of a jazz and classical sound to most of the songs, which I wasn't expecting from her.
Oh, that's the song. My Favorite Things.
Yeah.
That's the song when I was like, this is different. I think, now this is me, and I'm pretty sure the musical theater people may fake me. That's the best version I've ever heard. In my opinion, to me.
You're really gassing this album.
I thought this was a phenomenal, like...
He's really gassing
because you could... No, this sounds like Mary put thought in... Like, you know how you can tell when somebody be like, all right,
I think I'm just indifferent about Mary in general, so therefore I was indifferent about this album. Okay, so... But that is the first note. Like, okay, before coming to Mary's... I was listening to other artists which felt very true to like, it almost felt like if they took a song off one of their albums but just redecorated so it sounded like Christmassy. But hers, it didn't sound like her singing was like a Mary J singing, but for some reason I still wasn't expecting it to be so
it's like she put forth a little something else.
Classical.
Yeah.
And it was nice though. It was nice, but like, I don't know.
You weren't feeling it like that?
I don't know, like, cause it was like decent.
Did it hit?
And sometimes I'm iffy on her vocals in general. I'll be like,
and see, I would say this album, cause y'all know I'm gonna be 100. I'm a Mary fan, but I've always said like, Mary's not the best singer. This album solidified for me that she can sing.
I don't know.
Dead ass, like not even joking.
The same. I think I was a little tense throughout the whole album because I just feel the way about. I feel so like rude. No, but it was decent. It wasn't my favorite out of all the ones we listened to.
Right.
And out of all the ones we listened to, I felt like this one seemed less true to the artist and more like it was intended for a wider audience.
Oh, so okay.
Out of everybody else, it seems like it was more intended for like a wider audience.
Oh, and see, I think that's what I liked about it because I didn't want to just, you know, hey, I didn't want Mary just being Mary. Like I didn't want, you know.
And and
she gave me some. I was like, woo, this is like, okay. So I think we like Okay, that's interesting. Okay.
So I liked it, but it wasn't like it just surprised me because of just due to everybody.
And you didn't like that. You wanted it to sound more like Mary rather than like.
I'm trying to figure out. I think I do maybe more so like when people
put their own into it. Okay.
And she still did vocally, just
but
not
it does
like
sound
musically per se, but vocally she still sounded like her. Just the music, I was like, oh, this is way more like. Or more orchestrated than I thought. Like it
bitch, because my favorite things, I was just like,
yeah. So and that's not a bad thing, especially like if you are already a fan and you like somebody kind of stepping out and like doing something.
And I think she wanted to show people like I can like sing.
Like she's versatile, maybe.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
makes sense.
I think that okay. That's okay. Cool.
That makes sense. I'm trying to think. I think I have just really one more note. Why I can't find the little note for her. I think I just have one more. Oh no, yeah, that's pretty much my general.
What would you grade it?
I
ain't gonna lie, I added a couple songs to my Christmas playlist from this. I did.
I give it a C+.
I'm gonna have to give this a B+.
Okay.
Yeah.
I probably wouldn't listen to it, but honestly, you might be surprised at some of the grades I give, or at least there's one other album you might be really surprised at the grade I give it.
Oh yeah. Next Days. Next album. 8 Days of Christmas. Destiny's Child. So I've always known about this album, but I might listen to it because you know all I know is on the 8th day of Christmas, my baby gave me.
Same.
Oh, and also another one of my favorite songs beside that, Platinum Bells. Platinum Bells.
Wait till you hear. I'm gonna let you finish.
Oh, I like that. I thought this was very good. This was an album where Destiny's Child took Christmas and DC'd it, which I'm not mad at.
This is definitely an album where you felt like it was in the style of the people.
Yeah. I thought Michelle sounded great on what was that? Oh Holy Night.
Mm-hmm.
I thought Michelle sounded really good on that because it's a couple key songs that like you can really tell how people can sing. I would say Silent Night is one. Silent Night, Holy Night, that's one. Joy to the World. Everybody got their own version of Joy to the World. This Christmas. And Sleigh Ride. Yeah, Sleigh Ride. Just tell those sleigh bells, sing along, ring ting, like that. Like you can really tell them. That's when people really try to show off their vocal abilities. And Michelle, I thought she did good. Let's see, Lil Drum. I'm trying to see.
I hate that ba-rum-pa-bum. Like, I like the Little Drummer Boy song, but I hate hearing people sing ba-rum-pa-bum.
Why?
Why? I hate that specific part. Like, and then I think about Rihanna.
I also like this album because they let each girl like shine. Michelle jammed, Kelly, like they all jammed on their individual songs. Again, Platinum Bells is one of my favorite songs because I be just like dancing to that, you know, doing my little whip dance. What you think?
Okay, so I'm indifferent about this one too, yo.
What?
Okay, so of course, naturally, I'm gonna like have some sort of love for it because it's Destiny's Child. But I just have like a few notes. One of them being it's very of its time, to where sometimes it sounds like almost campy to me personally because of the production and their style of singing. It's
now,
so like,
Dana, you don't like camp.
I do.
I'm gonna say, don't you even? I'm like, you don't like camp.
That's the thing. But sometimes it sounded like so like. I don't know. It just sounded. It might have been like the production.
Also, can I keep in mind? Also, not. To, I mean,
yeah.
I feel like I hate this phrase now. Playing devil's advocate.
Yeah.
Think about the age group this was like meant for.
True.
Because that's one thing I have to learn when watching movies and stuff. I be like, okay, this not meant for my age group. So like, when I watch this, I gotta process it. Like when I was talking about Grownish, that's not for me no more. But like I still like watching the show or like something like, you know, in that world, but I'd be like, this is stupid, but I'd be like, these are kids.
That's true.
You know, so like.
Maybe that's why some of it was like a little like,
especially 8 Days of Christmas, she be like a diamond belly ring. I'd be like, bitch. Like, you know, like, but like,
when I think about it, nobody ever bought me a belly button ring.
Go to bed. Go to fuck the bed.
On Instagram. Nobody ever bought me a fancy belly button ring as a gift. But at the same time, I love those little old vocals too. I missed Beyonce's old dramatic way of singing, and I put laughing. Because it was one song she was singing. I can't remember how she was singing it. I just wrote it as a note because I remember hearing it and it was like, okay. Like, it was just...
Christmas albums, you don't really show off your voice.
I wish I could remember the song. And then I said, like, I also liked it because, like, out of the ones I listened to, it's the one that kind of had me, like...
I think this might be a DC Christmas medley because that's when they be like... Because I think that's when Kelly sang Frosty the Snowman, then... Beyonce sing bells on about to ring.
Something.
Yeah, I think that's what she said. Yeah.
She be saying
laughing all. Is it laughing all the way?
I don't remember. Okay. I listen to so much in like a week that
I know. And plus these are the same songs, but like it's certain songs that stick out.
But I remember like the little drummer boy. I was like, I just remember some of them songs had me bounce like shoulder bouncing. I was like, so I appreciate because a lot of these other albums like. It wasn't like I wasn't gonna be shoulder bouncing. Like, you know what I mean? It had more of a hip little. What am I? You know what I'm trying to say?
Because if this was now, this is the opposite.
Had a little two-step.
Yeah, this is the opposite of like say if like they did classical, I don't think I would have enjoyed it. Mm-hmm. Whereas like they did DC, and I'm like, yeah, because this is a cute ass little Christmas.
I'm still giving this album a C+.
Well, I'm gonna give it a B, yeah.
I almost gave it a B- just because it was Destiny's Child.
Yeah.
But
I don't know. I enjoy this because, like, you know me, I love classical, but like, do a little spin on it, see what you can do, and like, it was a hip spin. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, where it was like, It's
definitely songs. Like Mary, I probably wouldn't listen to. There is at least one song on this, well, two songs, the 8 Day Christmas. Doesn't it feel like Christmas?
That's a classic, yeah.
And then there was one more, the one where she be like, I know that's.
I think that's a DC Christmas
medley. That's the song I would listen to again. So if it got songs, but still overall, I was just like, but I listen to this album, not necessarily. I think it's
understandable.
But yeah, I still got an appreciation because it's Destiny's Child. And, I love them, so.
True. Okay. Next on the list, we have the Queen of Christmas. Now, we listened to this Merry Christmas album. I listened to the deluxe edition. You listen to the regular?
Yeah.
All right. That deluxe edition, it wasn't nothing but like little gay EDM mixes and shit. I'm just like, oh my god, I hate the gays.
It's funny as fuck.
This
I rated this. I got it in my notes. Excellent, A+.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead. Go first. I want to hear what you're saying. Then go ahead.
Honestly, for some reason, my notes on here aren't like. I have some albums where I was specific for songs, but this. I just listened to it straight through, and it was like, no, I just liked every song. Like, I feel like she shows her range. It's soulful. It reminds me of the Sister Act 2. Like, when I listened to the music, I thought, like, this is very Sister Act 2-esque. Mm-hmm. Like, I like the choir. I know PJ liked a little choir added on.
I do like
I really just said, like, I just liked it overall. Like, it was just all good to me. And it's so funny, because I forgot Mariah Carey was this, like, like sometimes I forget she was that back in the 90s because I be thinking of pop Mariah.
Right.
And I was like, this was a nice like, damn, I forgot she like was really like on that. You know? That R&B tip, like heavy. But yeah, I loved it.
I like this too. It was
this
good.
This is A+ to me.
Can I be some? Okay. How do I word this, PJ? The songs when they sing about Santa in like a sexual way, don't like that. Cause I'm like, why, Mariah? What?
Oh, that's hilarious.
Like I don't like that. Like, and I get the whole purpose of I saw mommy kissing Santa Claus is that the dude was the kid is seeing his mom kissing Santa, which is his dad. Mm-hmm. Whole different song, but like. when they just be like talking.
You'd be like,
I don't know. But overall, gave this album an A. Like, yeah, Mariah does well. Like, at this one, I was like, this is one of those ones I was like, oh yeah, it's gonna be good. You know, like, well, I'm not pressed, and I'm like, yeah, she does Christmas well. She does.
and the fact that I think if I'm remembering correctly, this had a good amount of like original music, and she wrote. And to think she be writing these songs, like to think she wrote.
And that's what I was gonna say.
Other person, her like to write like great hits. You know, sometimes it'd be like fucking 7 people on one song. Her and one other person wrote like the greatest Christmas song of all time.
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah.
That blows
and that's
my
like
mind.
the last. That's like the only, cause like that's the only Christmas song
That blows my mind.
that like is like still charting in like not a classic. Cause like it's been around for a while, but like it's not like Frosty the Snowman or like you know what I'm saying. But no, this was a good album.
I be forgetting like that Mariah pins like. And to, y'all already know if y'all listen to me, that puts you on a whole other level.
Mm-hmm.
So the fact that she sang like that and pinned that shit, like,
yeah,
it's like, fuck, bitch.
I enjoyed this album. It was good. I didn't like this deluxe edition with all these EDM mixes and shit. I liked her version of Joy to the World too. That was good. I enjoyed that. I give it an A. There's also a second one. It's called Merry Christmas to You. It's like her second album. I didn't listen to that.
Me either. Oh, and this album we're talking about by Mariah Carey is called Merry Christmas. It came out in 1994. Just so you know the kind of like sound it was, which is why I said it reminded me of Sister Act 2.
Phenomenal Christmas album. I can't stand about that.
Mm-hmm.
The next album. Is by none other than my auntie, Whitney Elizabeth Houston. It is called One Wish / the Holiday Album. Now, I'm trying not to be biased because you know I love Whitney.
This one came out in 2003. Mm-hmm.
This was good. Ooh, my feelings got in this one only because I would say my feelings got on one song. Little Drummer Boy, listening to her and Bobby Christina sing.
Yeah.
That,
she was like, sing it, baby.
And like,
it was cute.
It was that
cute.
little thing, just like, cause I'm like, oh, both of them are dead. Both died the same way. Like that song really, and like, first of all, it sounded good. Not just me, but like, of course, Whitney sounded good. But like, Bobby Christina sounded great as well. And so I was just like, as a little kid, I was like, oh, that was cute. I thought this album was phenomenal. It was Whitney, and I knew this was gonna be good because you know Whitney is known for the gospel sound. So I'm like, oh, this is gonna be good. Oh, let me tell you something. My favorite and pre-listening to this. I mean, pre-doing this show. I was listening to this every Christmas, like it is. So. Deck the Hall / Silent Night.
It's crazy you mentioned that too, like that he was listening to this every Christmas. Because I remember like I listened to this early on ahead of like some of the other ones that you were sending me, and I remember putting like this sounds like something I would like listen to frequently. Like I would actually.
Girl, I love this
Some of these
album.
I wouldn't come back to really, but this I would actually come back to like every year.
To me, this is an A+. Like I know I rush to the end, but like. Every song to me is good. Yep. One Wish is phenomenal.
Mm-hmm. I agree. I gave this an A+ too. I put loved it all. Like I loved everything.
Whitney jammed on this album. And Joy to the World. Now this is my favorite version of Joy to the World.
I said soulful as fuck with Joy to the World. And that choir, yeah.
Bitch, that one part where she be like, peace, love, joy. He'll give you peace, he'll give you love, he'll give you joy, he'll give you peace. Oh, I love it. No, this is good.
She was going off though.
This solid Christmas, and it's not just saying because I'm a Whitney fan, but like I thought it was phenomenal. And like, damn, do I want to mention this? No, I got an album I want to mention that for. I don't know what else to say. It was just good. Like.
Yeah,
Whitney has the voice. I mean, Whitney and Mariah, they just have the voice for this.
She has the kind of orchestra type of music, but it still sounded.
It was classic, but still just Whitney. Like
it was amazing.
It was like
I have like literally no bad critiques or nothing I can think of.
It was like what Mary did, and then mixed with like the artist itself.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Fusion.
One of my favorite R&B Christmas albums.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's just this album. It's Winnie Jam, and she look cute on the cover. A+ for me. Oh, what did you have to say about the album? I'm sorry.
No, I pretty much said it all. Like, I loved it from start to finish.
Yeah, I really did as well.
I also just added a note that the song "Who Would Imagine a King" kind of reminded me of Suddenly Seymour from Little Shop of Horrors. A certain
I'm gonna
parts.
listen to that again.
It was just certain parts where it kind of reminded me of.
That Deck the Hall Silent Night medley, it's so good.
I don't remember that one.
Oh my, Deck the Halls with boughs of holly. You gotta be. The next one we got Fantasia. So I ain't gonna lie, I was excited to listen to this, y'all, cause I love Fantasia. I love Fantasia. This was good. It was jazzy.
That's what I get.
Fuck. And I wasn't expecting that, but then it don't shock me.
It still fit. It fit like it wasn't off from.
And that R&B jazzy.
I put that. I said like a New Orleans, like a southern
yes
type of vibe to it.
I really enjoyed. Although, okay, this song is very creepy. Baby, It's Cold Outside with her and CeeLo. I really enjoyed that. I don't know. I just thought they sounded really good when they did that.
I put a note on.
Although you know that song is creepy as fuck, cause
yeah,
you know,
like, I gotta go. He's like, no.
And like she's like, what's in this drink? Like, nigga, you drugged me.
Ooh, I don't remember all that.
Well, no, you know, like when she be like, what did you put in this drink? And like, cause she's like, I'm feeling. It's a very rapey.
You
song.
know, that's one of those songs that like you listen.
It don't age well.
Or you listen to some of it from commercials, but I've never personally, I don't think, played the song myself and listened to it through and through. Like I remember seeing it like once on Glee, and like you hear it around, but you like never play it yourself.
And when you sit down and listen to it, you be like,
yeah, like, but I haven't done it. Yeah.
But I
didn't realize.
I thought this was a good one. I really enjoyed Santa Claus Goes Straight to the Ghetto, because I feel like I think James Brown did that. And I was like, ooh, that's a good, because I think that's one thing I get excited about Christmas albums. I'll be like, ooh, what you gonna cover? You know what I'm saying? Because like
I thought that was an original. I assume.
No, that's.
It was in like the second, maybe like the second or third track or something. I thought
yeah.
Because I ain't never heard that before.
That I want to say, hold on, Go Straight to the Ghetto. That I want to say is an original song. Yes, by James Brown.
I didn't know that.
And so that's why when she did that, I was like, ooh, okay, yes. Because that would be, if I was the artist and I chose Christmas album, that's what. Fuck singing the songs. I'm like, what songs do I want to choose? Because everybody chooses the same songs for Christmas. Mm-hmm. I like that. I like her Silent Night. Again, Silent Night is the #1 song. When Silent Night and Joy to the World to me are like, that's when you can really like, okay, girl, I'm about to show you.
You can really move.
Because there's so many versions of like Mariah's Silent Night. Like, it's phenomenal. And it's totally different from Whitney's Silent Night, which is totally different from Mary's. Like, cause you can.
Yeah, people make that sound very.
Silent Night is a star.
Really
that's a star. I feel like that's the song that be like, okay.
Now, have you heard the Temptations Silent Night? Silent Night.
A staple. That's what I'm saying. That's one of those songs where you show off.
That might be one of my favorites.
Oh yeah.
Just because I feel like it's so nostalgic.
What else did you have to say about Fantasia? Christmas After Midnight.
That's really all I had to say. Like that's another one I love just start to finish.
Oh, sorry.
I said soulful vocals and music arrangements. I liked every song. Like that was another one. I was like.
This is one when I was like, this is perfect for like. Cleaning the house and then like just getting some hot chocolate and just at night like drinking and like, oh, I would love this. Like I'm like, I might do that later. I like it. What would you grade it?
I would grade this. I want to say an A. Cause I still don't.
To me, I was gonna say an A.
I don't know how
well.
often I would still listen to it.
I was shocked about how much I liked this one.
But I still don't know how much. I can see it being lost in the shuffle, even though it's a great album.
It is.
I don't know if that makes sense. It probably doesn't.
The Grammys need to make a holiday. Is there a holiday category?
Not that I know of. But I know they do have a song they don't like televise and stuff. So maybe.
I'm gonna look through because like they needed like best holiday album. That has to be a Grammy. I feel like the Grammy would do themselves like
a disservice
if they don't have that. Like I feel like that's the thing. But if y'all don't, y'all need to get that because these Christmas albums be fire. I'm trying to think. The other one. So we got Miss Toni Braxton.
Oh yeah, and that Fantasia album was 2017. So the most recent that we've listened to so far.
Yeah, and it sounded good. That sounded good. That was a good Christmas album. I'm not gonna stunt. That was a good Christmas album. So we listened to Toni's Christmas album. It was called Snowflakes.
2001.
Came out in 2001. What did you think? I'll let you go first on this one.
I put that I thought. I'm just read everything. I thought that it was easy to like listen to without skipping. Like, so essentially, I liked every song. Like, I thought it had like a vibe to it. I know that's such a vibe, like but when you hear
Makes
it, you
sense.
know, like
Yeah.
it's a very smooth, sensual, sultry vibe, basically throughout every single song on it.
Yeah.
I put that it was like that it was like my style and maybe like a go-to album that I would even though it's not like a traditional holiday sounding album, it's still like an album that I would personally go to because of the music taste that I like. Again, very sultry, kind of sexy. And then I said that it reminds me of Sabrina Claudio's holiday album that she came out with this year because it just all kind of had a sensual sound. I don't know how to describe her songs on this except like sensual. Like It sounded pretty. It sounds like what you would expect from Toni Braxton in like a chill melodic R&B song. Like it sounds like her at that time. So It's like it wasn't surprising. I loved it because I already like her music. So I liked it. Yeah, I would give this an A, not an A plus, just because actually I would give this an A- because it doesn't necessarily put you in a cheery holiday mood like you would necessarily expect from like holiday music, but it's still like a good, like I still loved it, if that makes sense.
So this is the one I ain't gonna say the least, but like I didn't really like this. I think for me because
okay. Am I surprised? I don't know.
I think for me,
it's funny that I loved it. You didn't. Well, I'm like, this is the one. Like, I like this a lot.
It was too Toni.
I can see that. I can see that.
I lost the holiday.
And that's why I gave it a minus.
Yeah,
it wasn't.
And damn, the whole purpose of me listening to Christmas music is to, and this.
That's a good way to describe it.
You know what I'm saying? Like I lost the holiday where
That's a good way.
This is perfect for your nigga come home on a Sunday night and y'all got ooh.
It's so funny. You're right though.
You know what I'm saying?
You're right.
That part, cause I think that's just Toni voice. She can't help but make fucking music. It's almost like she didn't try to do no upbeat ass. She's nah. There's this one. So that song. It's the most wonderful time of the year. Mm-hmm. Whenever we'll have carolers roasting. So even when she was singing that, she'd be like, "We'll have carolers all this time of the and so she lost because she really lost me at the holiday. And this is when I was gonna ask too. When it comes to Christmas music. how much do you want original content and how much do you want classic?
Cause all hers was damn near original.
Yeah, and I kind of was like, Tony, where's Jingle Bells?
Y'all know I like writers anyway, so I kind of like it when it's a lot of original music. I don't know if I prefer that.
Yeah.
I would either like half and half, or like, I don't know if I prefer mostly original and like I think I would prefer like at least half classics.
I just felt like, cause I was like, that was another thing I was like, I ain't hear no lyrics I know, or like, you know.
Oh, it's just new songs.
Like, Tony, this is all new. This is a Tony album.
It's happening in the Christmas season.
That's what I'm like, okay, so I'm like, then that's not a so okay, walk with me. So what if that is, so let's say Tony always makes freaky music, or like, very sensual music. It's just for the holiday. So then is that classified as a holiday album?
Yes.
See, I was going to say no. I was going to say it was just a different take on it.
About winter and snow and shit. And the given season, it count. No,
she lost, like, I did not, and like...
But you know what's funny? In a way, I agree that it wasn't... It definitely was not what you would expect from a typical... Like, it's not something you would play with your family. It's
no.
not something you would play in
you don't play that around the tree with the family. I feel like also for me personally...
A minus.
You need to have either a good mix or I want more of... Like, what Destiny Child did was good. Like, it was all original, but like they really... spend it.
Yeah, all classics, but it all felt original.
Or like Mariah did classics too, but then she put an original in.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't know, that one, it was just like too much original for me. And like, that's for me, I was like, do I like original content Christmas? And I ain't gonna say no, because...
That's a question I never asked myself either.
And I was like, I ain't gonna say no, because I'm pretty sure if somebody put out another Christmas song, or like another, as good as the Mariah's, I may like it, but I'm like, I don't know, like, you ain't mixing no kind of originals. And I was like, I don't know. I will give that a C minus. Yeah, because I was not into that as much, and I was disappointed.
I'm not surprised though. I'm really not. I can see most people thinking of it in terms of in the Christmas category being like.
I was really disappointed. I was like, damn, Tony.
I was pleasantly surprised. I was actually happy. Like, okay, I'm glad he picked this one.
I was like, Tony, I don't know. What other ones? Let's see. I think this might be the part where we like veer off. Well, I was listening to a little bit of the Shaggy one. What did you think of that?
Let me go to my notes.
I only listened to a little bit of that one.
So, just some general notes. He had 15 songs. And there was features on 13 of the 15. I think they were like, I feel like it was a lot of original songs on that.
And that's another, it disconnected me. It disconnected me because I'm like, you already doing a different genre.
Yes,
then you about to do all original.
Christmas on the Island. This one is from 2020.
Yeah. I was shocked by how recent this was. I was like,
me too.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
Me too. I don't even know how I stumbled upon it, but I stumbled upon it and I was like, I'm gonna have to listen to this. I put that I thought he had like catchy feel good songs. He had a lot of like upbeat like songs.
This Christmas,
obviously Caribbean. Everything had the Caribbean twang to the music.
And I ain't mad at that.
It's very different.
I ain't mad at that.
It's very different. I said it's definitely more of like a non-traditional like option. And then a couple of my favorites was the first track, Icy Christmas, and then track 4, Christmas on the Island, tracks 5, Jamaica, Holiday in Jamaica with Neo. I said Neo, okay.
My God.
And then I said track 8, I like track 8, Ragamuffin kind of Christmas. But what's a ragamuffin?
Ain't that like a you a ragamuffin? Because I feel like I've heard that in terms of like calling somebody a ragamuffin, which means they don't look good.
I don't know what a ragamuffin is, but a ragamuffin kind of Christmas, the song.
Poor?
Yeah.
Is that poor?
I don't know. Like
is that
raggedy, ragamuffin?
That's why I'm like, raggedy.
But basically, I give this album a solid. Honestly, I give it a B.
I ain't gonna lie, I didn't like what I heard.
Damn.
Too original. You know what though? I was gonna say this sounds like a perfect music for. This is the perfect music for a movie where a family takes a Christmas vacation on an island.
Okay.
Like that, like not even being funny. Like I was like, ooh, I was literally thinking of the storyboards as I was listening to it. I'm like, oh, this sounds like a quirky comedy. Like a quirky family comedy.
I liked it. And maybe because, like, I'm just now, over the last, like, 3 months, been listening to reggae more.
Oh, okay.
Started with, like, a couple of, like, female artists. So I'm like, this is different. This is different. But some of the choruses and stuff was so catchy. I'm like, I would actually revisit this album. And that's, if I would actually listen to this multiple times in, like, each year, that's what is going to put you higher on the list.
Well, you can play this for a Christmas party.
Yeah.
This will bump at a Christmas party.
Is something good to have in the
This will
background.
bump at a Christmas party.
Not all of the stuff we listened to was necessarily good for a group setting. Like the Tony, I wouldn't say was like.
Hell no, that's when me and my man come over after that. Or like that's true. Like this would like if I had like if I was having some friends over for like some hot chocolate and some like what just Kiki. Oh, I would play this. That's actually a good idea. Good idea. I also listen. Oh, sorry, boy, I didn't mean to cut you off. I also listened to. You didn't get to listen to Ashanti's, did you?
Mm-mm.
I think it was cute as fuck.
Is that one where she had the "Hey Santa, want to get"?
Yes.
I remember that being real cute. She had like a video or something.
I was like, it was cute. It's like that's really when I first, even from front to back, I think
it was cute.
Cute.
Oh.
But like I don't know if it, like not cute bad, but not cute like all I can say was cute. Cute.
So would you like listen to it again, or would you forget about it? Honestly, like, is it anything stand out? Like, oh, I'm gonna listen to this every Christmas.
Again, if I had a holiday party, I would put this in the shuffle.
Okay.
Because it's cute and like very like,
yeah,
very cute and upbeat. Again, remember how we were talking about when you sing these albums, you can really tell the people's vocal ability. Yeah, Shanti was pushing. She was pushing. Like, this was, to me, it sounded like it was a little bit of a stretch for her.
Okay, vocally challenging maybe?
Like, it was still, like, kind of like, where she can, like, bounce to it, but, like, I was still, like, like, not very overwhelmed, but not too underwhelmed. I was just like, okay, it's Ashanti. Yeah, that's the only way I can describe it as very cute. Would I want another Christmas album from her? No. That needs to be the only one.
Damn, you're funny as fuck.
She did her little take, and that's all I can say is it was cute as fuck.
But that's...
And that's not a bad thing.
And we have to get the time period too, because I remember that I was young when that came out.
I'm about to look that up. Give me one second.
I'm just curious because I know a lot of stuff can factor into it.
Like I wouldn't expect. It's called Wonderful Christmas, 2014.
2014.
Yeah. Oh, and she got another Christmas album called Ashanti's Christmas.
I thought this was older. No.
Because it's two. It's Ashanti's Christmas.
I remember the one from when I was young, when it had to be 2001 or 2.
So maybe this is the one with Hey Santa.
Okay, it was. Okay.
2003.
Yeah.
And then
that's the one I was thinking.
A Wonderful Christmas.
That's the one I was thinking of. Okay.
You're right, because Hey Santa's not on this one.
That one song, Hey Santa, was cute, so I don't know why everything was in the vein of that one.
Well, I'm talking about, you ain't never seen this one, have you?
No, I haven't. Yeah.
Oh, so I want to go back and listen to the other one.
Okay.
But I listened to that one, yeah. It was just cute. Let's see. Cause like, here's the thing, on some real shit. Don't make no Christmas album if you're not a vocalist. I'm gonna be 100. Because with Christmas music, you can't hide behind the tricks of like you're right.
You're right. A lot of people do look for that, like pretty beautiful vocals or like good vocals to make you feel it. Like they want to feel. If anything, they want to feel Christmas music.
And like, you can't do that through a synth or like auto-tune. So, yeah. Another one I listened to the Glee Christmas album. I don't like it.
I feel like I remember their Christmas episode.
It's so overdramatic.
So was there one? So were there any standouts that you really liked?
I mean, Amber Riley always sounds good to me. There was the Baby It's Cold Outside duet is between Kurt and Blaine. The two gay characters that was on there.
I remember that. For some reason, I thought it was two other.
I don't know if we had this talk. Side note, because he's another one who's straight, but literally Darren Criss who plays Blaine.
They playing gay people.
Every role is gay, and do you feel a way about that or no? I do, but I don't know why.
I'm indifferent.
I can't pinpoint why I feel away.
I'm indifferent because he doesn't play them in a way that makes me feel like you're doing too much. So I'm like, at least if he's gonna play gay, at least he plays it good or decent, from what I remember, where he doesn't like you know what I mean?
Right.
He doesn't but then I'm also like, could you have gotten a gay person? Since I'm sure they already probably can't get some of these hyper masculine roles, or at least depending on how they
I know
in
why.
their gender.
I know why I feel away, because
like
there aren't as many, especially, and I'm gonna say good ones. There aren't as many good gay roles as there are good straight roles. And I just feel like when you take, especially like when it's characters like, I'm trying to think, who was a famous gay character played by a straight person?
I've been watching a lot of lesbian movies, so I don't be knowing.
And see, that's different. You know what I'm saying? Where it's like those gay characters that come on big screen or like primetime TV, like who was he was gay. Like, for instance, Jamal from Empire. If that was a straight man, that would have pissed me off, because I'm like, why couldn't you give that to a black gay actor?
There are some gay, like, and I'm mad because I can't think of them, but we have seen, like,
yes, like when,
I just can't think of them off the top.
I'm trying to think.
I'm pretty sure Girlfriends were those characters both the characters who play Peaches and the other guy, I don't know if they're gay, but...
I think they are,
okay, just kidding.
Nah, I mean, I don't know, but I'm trying to think of a...
I know some black shows with people who aren't gay, who play gay, I just can't think of them.
And like they get recognition. Like, for instance, how, I don't know who that dude was in this movie, Dallas Buyers Club. He was a straight man playing...
Jared Leno.
Yes, playing a transsexual. And it's like, why couldn't you hire a trans actor?
That movie was good as fuck, though, I'll tell you that.
And,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Point's still there.
You know, like, it should... I think that's how I be feeling.
Sometimes, yeah. Especially when there are actors who are from that background who probably can't get the work.
And I know it's acting at the end of the day, but it's just like...
Until it's more equal and you see trans people getting straight roles and stuff, you gotta kind of balance. You gotta even the playing field until things become more equal. You gotta do what's right and, like, at least go for those people first. Knowing it's something that they can actually play, do well, understand, blah, blah.
There it is. Mm-hmm. There it is. Yeah, I just feel a way about it.
Makes perfect sense.
But the Glee one is okay. You know, Lea Michele over singing. I hate that bitch. Like when she.
You're funny.
I'm like, stop doing that.
Now that I know that she was fucking acting racist and spitting on people's wigs and doing allegedly.
Allegedly.
I'm like, I feel a whole other ways about her now. I'm like, you bitch. You.
But are you really shocked though, or no?
Honestly, from any white person, it doesn't completely shock me.
I wasn't shocked from that for her. She looks like she's a complete bitch. Because here's the thing, Dan, and I'm be 100. When
fucking dead.
When you are as
you said it so strong, like you just knew.
Because here's the thing. Let's be real. The bitch is talented. She's talented. And she's been on Broadway since she was younger.
And for her being a theater person, okay. When you're
and
like
we
a
know
theater
them.
person,
I watched an interview of her when she was younger. like really, she was literally that theater kid. Like that you'd be like, please don't invite her. Like she was. Like the way she was talking about being on Broadway. You know, most kids be like, oh, I'm just really excited. It's like, girl, shut up. Like, but I wasn't shocked. What did any ones you listen to that I didn't say?
I kind of started listening to. Oh yeah, I have one. The Jackson 5. Wait, hold on.
So I know most of them songs.
The Jackson 5 Christmas album from 1970. I think that's my favorite rendition of that song. Okay. Oh, you gotta get up there when this young Michael. Hey. They was real pepped up for that song.
Yeah, that song too loud.
Honestly. Oh, I still got the note for Little Drummer Boy. I hate people singing that rum-pa-pum-pum.
Why, sweetie?
I don't know. I just hate that part. Like, I don't know. Like, cause it's like you're singing in action. Like, rum-pa-pum-pum, rum-pa-pum. Like, it doesn't sound weird to you. It's like somebody singing like zip, like zip-a-bip-bip, zip-a-bip-bip. Like, doesn't it? Sorry, I'm
Do you remember that? Do you remember that?
Does that not sound weird?
That reminded me of that song. Do you remember when J-Lo and L.I.M Cool J make that song? You got what it takes to make me leave my. And at the end of the song, it was like za za za
za. It's like, why y'all have to do all that?
Oh, what a waste of, and people was actually bumping that.
Can we please make a fucking whatchamacallit to that Instagram reel?
I was mad at that. You got what it takes to make me leave my
Honestly,
name.
I forgot about that whole song existed.
Oh, I think about that randomly sometimes.
Alright.
That still pops in my that pops in my memory just like Shake Your Body does randomly.
Shake your body. Jackson 5 Santa Claus is coming to town. Definitely a highlight. Yeah. It's giving me major Santa excitement, you know what I mean? Michael Jackson's voice was so fucking adorable too. He sang everything so perfectly. I also like some other highlights was up on the Top House. Is that what it's called? I don't fucking know. Give Love on Christmas. Won't you give love?
Oh, I know that. Yes.
It's little Michael, y'all.
Cause when he go up, you be like,
Christmas. Cause you know he be hitting it. You be like, yes, motherfucker.
Yeah, true.
And I Saw Mommy Kissing Santa Claus, another favorite. That's one.
The Jackson, it's such a loud, like, I saw Mommy kissing Santa. It's so loud.
It is a little, but that's a good one you could play in an event. You would listen to a long, like this is like to me, like one of those staple albums, like this and Whitney and I don't know. I would listen to this Jackson.
Honestly,
this is one I would listen to.
I'm gonna try to put some people onto that Fantasia Christmas album because I don't think they know what they're talking about.
This album is an A+ to me though. This Jackson 5 one, even when the songs that Michael wasn't leading.
So, what are some of your favorite Christmas songs you like to see redone? Because I love Joy to the World. I like to see what people can do with that. Again, Silent Night. I love the good to see what you do with Jingle Bells. Because you can play with that.
Really? There's only two.
Oh.
There's only Silent Night and I forgot the other one.
I'm dead.
Silent Night and I don't know.
I
don't know. There's not, honestly, there don't be one I'd be really excited for.
I like
hearing different Silent Nights, but
what about This Christmas? I feel like everybody because you know Chris Brown got his version. People love.
I liked it, but I don't really be looking for.
I don't like that.
There's not one in particular I'd be like. But I do like just hearing like people sing. I like Mary. Actually, I like Mary Did You Know in general. So it's nice when I hear.
And I just learned about that. I never was really into that.
That's the song I sang when I was younger, when I cracked.
It's okay, baby.
That's so, it got a special place in my heart. Wait, no.
Would
no,
that-
it was Now Behold the Lamb. That's the one I cracked.
Oh! The precious
It was literally that part that I cracked on. And she said I could do it, and I told her I couldn't. But Mary, did you know I did a dance in high school? That's why I'm mixing it up, because it's like I did a performance. Mary, did you know?
Did you whose albums did you want? That you're probably gonna listen to?
I still want to listen to the Temptations. I tried listening to one of them.
Okay.
But it didn't have the Silent Night that I thought it was gonna have on there.
You know whose I want to listen to?
Ooh.
Okay, Jessica Simpson got a Christmas album. I fucks with Jessica Simpson though. You don't like her?
I liked her old shit. I don't know about any listen.
She was one of those ones they always thought sounded like a little soulful, but I'm like, I don't know. Ish. So like that's why I was like, I want to hear what she sound like. Who else's Christmas album?
You know who? It would be nice if Beyonce came out with.
Okay, next question. I'm just gonna skip to it. Who needs a Christmas album? And I was thinking,
Beyonce. I'm surprised.
B need her old Christmas.
She ain't got no solo one.
I want to hear B sing Silent Night.
Pretty.
Oh my
Chloe
God.
and Halle.
Oh.
With their harmonies.
Oh.
With their harmonies.
That would be. They need to release.
With their harmonies.
They need to release a Christmas EP.
With their y'all.
Oh
with
wow.
their pretty harmonies.
Oh wow.
Those are the only ones I can think of off top. Beyonce and Chloe and Halle.
No, like I'm finna tweet Chloe and Halle like
Please.
y'all may miss this Christmas. Y'all need to work on something for next Christmas. I need
I know they would sound so pretty.
Baby. Silent.
Ooh, yes.
Ooh,
and
Silent Night.
You can't even feel this way about so many people in the industry right now.
Oh, that's gonna be good. Oh no, Chloe and Halle, y'all need a Christmas album. Like that needs to be worked on for next year. You know who needs a Christmas? I would want to hear honestly, Brenzel.
Oh yeah.
I would want to hear Brenzel on the Christmas.
Did you look?
I know I didn't see anything. Did you check and see?
Probably don't then. If you looked already.
I would like, and in that same token, I would like to see a Monica Christmas. That sounds like that's gonna give me like what Fantasia was giving. Like it's gonna be like hey, you know, a lot of neck and shit. But like I would like to see that. Yeah, Brandy need to make a Christmas album. Also, Jill Scott. That'll be a fat Christmas album.
See, now you're making me think of random people.
Keep going. Think
about an Erykah Badu Christmas.
And I was thinking that, but I'm teeter-tottering with that.
I feel like she would do. I feel like I would only want Erykah Badu if she did original music for some reason. She's somebody I would actually
honestly no.
Original.
I want. You need to Badu the traditionals. She need to. No, Badu the traditionals for the baby.
I can see her doing some fire, like smoking weed by the tree.
Okay, give me 3 or 4 original songs.
I'm dead.
But I need you to Badu some originals because I want to hear Jingle Bell, Jingle Bell, Jingle Bell, Jingle all the way. Like I need to hear that. Who else? Okay. Jennifer. I want it. I do, but I know it's going to
Jennifer Lopez?
Hudson.
Oh, she ain't got one?
No.
I'm surprised. She actually.
Not that I saw.
She seems like the type of person who would have put one out already for some reason.
I need one.
And singing all them songs.
Because her Joy to the World sounded like it would make me fall over. Because you know, she came from the church.
Look, that actually sounded kind of good. Look. That sounded like her.
Oh, I'm crying.
That actually sounded like her.
You also know who I would like a Christmas album from? Kelly. Kelly Rowland? No? Are you not a fan of Kelly's voice or no?
I'm a a fan of her voice and her music in general.
That baby could do a good Christmas
I feel like
album.
she don't be working with the right people or something sometimes.
Okay,
like,
understandable.
With the writing and the production or something. Because I'm like that like certain things, it was so perfectly on, like motivation and shit. And even stuff that didn't get mainstream. Like she even got the song Daylight that I love with Travis McCoy. I'm like, that wasn't, I don't think was mainstream. But I don't know. I'm too indifferent.
I understand.
She be working with.
I
would like a Summer Walker Christmas album. Maybe she put out one.
I don't want that.
Or Janae Aiko. I want to say my faves.
Honestly,
Christmas
no.
album.
Can I say something? And this is me personally. I want Janae, but I don't want Janae to do no original, all traditional. Because I want to see if Janae can. If Janae switch it up, like something like Mary, I'll be like, oh shit. That's what Janae
She wouldn't though. You know she wouldn't.
I know. That's the thing. Yeah.
Her shit gonna know, cause her shit gonna sound like some Tony shit, some metal shit. You ain't gonna, well, no, if she's singing classical songs, then maybe not.
I feel like her shit will, her Christmas album will remind me of like a snowy night. Mm-hmm. Like a warm snowy night.
Yes, hot chocolate.
Yes.
You know, I see that too.
Who else do I want a Christmas album
I can't think of
Any guys? We listen to all.
Usher, maybe?
And I look for an Usher album. He don't get one. Why don't Usher got a Christmas album?
I'm surprised.
And I love Usher. I was mad he didn't want
else, though, really. 'Cause I'm not used to even looking for or caring about Christmas albums. So it's a new concept in my mind.
If Christopher did a traditional singing album, no auto-tune, no trap shit.
Oh, and Chris is off my cancel list, by the way. I just want to make a PSA. I think because I feel like he ain't been doing shit.
Oh yeah.
I feel like he been like, I wanted to revisit this during my confession section. And I forgot to be like, when do you let somebody off your cancel list? Like, when do you feel okay? I feel like he been like minding his business.
And I think that's when you need to like mind your business. Don't talk.
Literally, sometimes you just gotta not like. You better.
I hate to say it, some artists are meant to be seen and not heard.
I think he making it off. My cancel list.
But I would like a Christmas. John Legend. John Legend got a Christmas album, girl.
Now that shit probably be fire.
Dude, John Legend got a Christmas
fire.
album.
If he got one, it's fire. I know that.
He do, bitch. It's called A Legendary Christmas. Oh my God.
How come we didn't think of this?
How did we not? I'm finna listen to that tonight.
Oh, it's probably beautiful. Beautiful. His fucking piano and.
Oh my God.
With his piano.
I'm sorry, I didn't even mean to jump up like that.
The wine got me a little. I'm slurring.
I know I am too.
Just a tiny.
How did you feel about Alicia Keys?
As soon as you said John Legend, the next who came in my head was Alicia Keys. To be honest,
I'm like, okay, Alicia, don't give me too much, but don't give me too less.
If she busts out her beautiful piano, like I feel
because
like
the piano works
honestly,
for Christmas.
Do you think she plays into her piano playing enough in her music?
Not nowadays. Back in the day, yeah, but nowadays I don't feel like it's
her,
more.
If she did a Christmas album, I would want her
all
playing.
piano.
I want her playing. I wanted some raw.
All piano,
like,
Chris.
And her just even sections, just the music, just her boom 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 fingers doing the thing. Only like I'll do a little break of just her playing.
Wow. Alicia, we need it. We need it. I'm trying. Okay. Jasmine Sullivan.
Oh, I'm gonna say yes. All.
Now I don't want it to be too loud now.
Now, granted, I don't listen to her like
that
regularly, but I appreciate her high level of talent. You didn't gotta argue with me. I know this bitch is talented as fuck. Like,
you know who needs to release an EP, not an album? Sierra. EP, not an album. Give me 4 or 5 songs. An EP. That's why I said an EP. An EP. Wrong
Sierra.
person. Adelaide.
She ain't never did an EP in her life, has she?
I'm talking about the Christmas album.
Oh yeah.
That'd be good.
I'm surprised she doesn't have one if she doesn't.
That's so
She seems, the moment she comes out with the Christmas album, it's a wrap.
And my thing is, girl, I just got so excited about that John Legend Christmas album. Oh my God.
Adele's album, Christmas album, is gonna be fire, obviously.
Adele, you ain't got, no. Adele, get on that. Girl, get that Christmas album going.
She gonna make bank.
I'm trying to think who else. Okay, now let's cross genres.
Adele, original or classic music? She the person who you know could probably get both.
Girl, you better stick to that classic and give me 2 originals.
Are you really? Okay.
Now you.
She's somebody who, if anything, I would mind more original and fewer. Because I feel like she could almost create new classical. I could feel like if anybody can get Mariah Carey around for her money on writing a good new, it ain't gotta replace Mariah Carey. She's not replaceable.
Does Ariana have Christmas Ariana?
She got Christmas songs, but I don't know if she got.
Oh, she need a Christmas album.
I think she got a Christmas EP, maybe. Because I can remember.
Here's the thing: if she released a Christmas album, I feel like that's going to.
Like she got the song "Just Make It Snow."
If she released a Christmas album, I think. What am I trying to say? Not that it's gonna put the hot seat under Mariah, but like when she released a Christmas album, I think they gonna hold it to the standards of like what Mariah did. You know what I'm saying? Like you know, Gaga.
Because they always do that with Ariana anyway. Because her voice does.
Because ain't this their first song together? This little Christmas song, and I think that's why people was freaking out. Gaga.
I don't need her to make a Christmas album.
Oh, you're tweaking because Gaga is talented.
And I know she's classically talented.
I'm about to say, she classically trained.
No, she has one, I think, already. With that dude, that old...
I think that's just a jazz album.
Okay, you might be right. Maybe that's why I'm like, do we need...
Oh, I need Gaga.
What? You're right. I lied. That wasn't right of me, knowing Gaga. That wasn't right.
They gonna say, I lied. That wasn't right.
I just thought about Gaga, like ghouls and goblins.
No, don't.
A ghoul and goblin Christmas.
Not that Gaga, but like the more, you
Christmas.
know. Now, because there has been a few who's done it. If you were to see any rappers make a Christmas album, who would you think?
Honestly, obviously, I'm gonna pick Drake because if anybody can do it, it's
I feel like Drake would do a cool ass look.
And that's honestly,
you know, smoking Christmas album.
I would say Russ because I love Russ. I can't even believe you don't know who Russ. I can, but I can't.
Do you know who I think will make a poppin' like little Christmas? Megan.
Oh, absolutely.
I think like some classics, wrap it up. No, baby.
Okay, maybe I just said that.
Yeah, I don't see that. That's not in her.
Actually, no. Nicki can do anything. I can see Nicki making some gangster Christmas rap.
I see Meg making like a cute Christmas album with like classics and some new originals about making your nigga eat my ass on Christmas.
Oh yeah, it's very on brand.
Like some rap.
And that's what I want my gift. For my gift, eat this ass for.
Like literally, like some shit like that. Like she'll have a song called Presents, where it's just like her present is her ass is the present. Like you know, shit like that. I'm trying to think.
I still say Nicki too. I feel like she could do some weird.
I wouldn't be mad if the baby made a little Christmas thing.
Ooh, I love it. That's not the baby. That's my baby.
I wouldn't be mad if
I love the baby. I love the baby.
How did you feel about Solana having a Christmas album?
Yes. If you name artists I like in general,
I don't think I would like that. I ain't even gonna stunt.
It's not a thing I've thought of before that will come to mind.
Right.
But you know certain artists is gonna kill it either way. Like, what about SZA?
That's what I said, Solana.
Oh, I was just Solange. I thought you said Solange.
So, Solange, yes. I think she's doing
this top 5. I'm getting lit. Like,
but SZA, I don't think I would be excited for that. I don't think
if it's SZA, I would want original music. I believe in these.
Because here's the thing.
I believe in them. I believe.
This is what I say. You know, I always be like, you got to give me some traditional songs. Because I feel like I said, Christmas songs have this like classical tone that people can really like play on. And like I want to see SZA no more for real. Like I want to see you sing. Ooh, Kehlani. I would like to see a Christmas album from her.
Yeah, I haven't heard her really sing like that, but she has a capability. She has a very pretty voice.
I think she would sound cute. Like, what's that song? I saw Mommy Kissing Santa Claus. I think she would sound cute on that.
She would sound really adorable. And her voice is sweet.
Yeah.
Sweet side. She would probably sound really cute singing certain things.
I think she would sound good. I'm trying to think who other singers. Any male singers you know?
Nah, not really beyond Usher.
Or like any newer real
beyond Usher and like Lucky Day. Like, I don't know. I don't be checking for dudes like that. Dudes.
Oh.
And John Legend, but he already got one.
You know who I wouldn't mind? This BJ the Chicago Kid.
Oh,
you know who that is?
Yeah, I've heard of him. I'm not too up on him.
Listen to him.
But I've heard him here and there.
Also, I feel like she would give me Fantasia vibes or Ari Lennox Christmas album.
Actually,
yeah. I fucks with that. Okay, y'all. Top 5. So yes, go listen to Christmas albums. They just don't get in the Christmas spirit, y'all. I know Rona's here, but like, don't let it get your Christmas spirit.
Yes.
So we decided to do in honor of Monica, aka Monica, winning. She won the VH1 Lady of Soul Award, I think last week or something. We're gonna do our top 5 Gunica songs. Period. You wanna go first?
You go first.
Okay. So my top 5 songs I have right now for Monica. So number 5 is Trenches. That's that new song. Have you heard that?
I really like that new song.
Oh. I love that. Like,
I'm gonna have to take one of these off and put that on. That's the one, cause it's, I don't know.
No, and she performed it live too recently. Like,
that's hard.
Oh, I love that with her and Lil Baby. If you don't know it, go listen to it. It is such a good fucking song. It is so fucking good. Number 4, I will cross the ocean for you. I will go and bring you the moon. I will be your hero, your strength. No, that's a good ass song. That's a good ass song. For You I Will. Oh, Monica put her foot in that. She did. And I just love when it get. Y'all know I love a song that get loud. And like at the end, she'd be like, hey! I sound drastic, but I love it.
Fucking dead.
Number 3, will I be sorry? I already knew there was something inside. No, Angela Mine is a phenomenal song. That is like, when I think of the epitome of R&B, that song pops in my mind. That and Low Key Full Moon, I love them too. Them 2 songs, and it's so crazy because them 2. But like, those are like some great R&B songs to me. Number 2. You should have known better than to doubt me. It don't matter if you're up, matter if you're down. Either way, I'm gonna be around. I love Should Know Better. I think I like that song because I just, Monica's known for moving her neck. And like in that song, I just feel neck. Like, they say I should leave you alone. Like, what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel you.
Also, she be running her ass off in that song. Especially after the guitar solo, which I've noticed was a thing in the early 2000s. A guitar solo in an R&B song. Because Usher got one and you got it bad. Mm-hmm. And like, that's the thing in R&B, like the guitar, and like it do, because you be like, okay, I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna fuck it up.
Very true.
Number one. But I don't wanna be just another name in your little black book.
Ooh,
Just another face in the crowd and it's got me shook. I gotta need a little more than you with the space and your little things to do. Shotguns, another
dime piece
that you show your
You
friends.
can call me crazy, say I'm insecure.
Oh,
But
yeah.
I don't wanna be.
Just another. I don't wanna
Damn,
be.
you ain't got me making me change my list.
No, that's my favorite. And like you cannot
I love
stream
that
that song nowhere. You cannot stream that. It's only available to watch on the video. My favorite Monica song ever. And when I say ever, Just Another Girl, it's off the Down to Earth soundtrack. That movie I ain't a fan of. But good ass song. And then my honorable mentions, I got Every Time the Beat Drop. You know, that's a hit. You
Every
can't.
time the beat
I love you while I'm there, right, shaking all night. That's a good song. Sideline Ho.
Ooh, that's a good one.
You know that song? That's a good one. Ho, ho. And then number one, Miss Thing. That's a good song too. It's off her first album, Miss Thing. Listen to that.
Okay, honestly, I think all these songs except the first one, there's a lot of Monica songs that could have went in it. Not a lot, but like 3 other songs, maybe 4 other songs that could have went in this top 5. And honestly, this ain't even like really top 5. The only one that's in the true spot is the number 1 because I like a lot of her other songs equally. So it's kind of hard to do like top 5. But number 5, I got love all over me.
You know my mama got married to that.
Oh,
That was her
it's
song.
a sweet, beautiful song.
She got married. I walked her down the aisle to that because you know her dad passed.
Aww.
Yeah, I got love.
It's in your love.
Yeah, that's a good song. That's a good song.
I sound horrible right now. Sorry, y'all. I'm like,
Me too. It's the
okay,
one.
so Love All Over Me is number 5. Number 4, Before You Walk Out My Life.
Before you walk out my life,
Hey.
I don't wanna
I wanna go back.
Before you walk out my life. Yes. I know they're like, these motherfuckers sound terrible. I love, why she always got to do it at the end of the song? She be like, because at the end of Should Know Better, she say, you should have known better. I be like, bitch, why nigga be running, bitch? That's, I ain't gonna lie, I practice my runs to Monica.
Period.
Like,
oh, sorry.
No,
Number 3 is First Night. Is that the name of it?
baby, I should make a move, but I won't.
I know
But I knew, but it wouldn't be right. I wanna get down, but not the first night. Yeah, a friend of mine put me onto that song.
I like that song.
Mm-hmm.
Number 2, Should Have Known Better.
You should have known better than to think I would leave. You should have known better than to doubt me. You should matter if you're up, matter if you down. Either way, I'm gonna be around. You should have known that I was saved by you soon. You should have known your girl was gonna ride or die. And it just don't matter if you're rich or poor. Doing 5 to 10. You should have known better.
Period. And number 1, Angel of Mine.
Yeah.
Angel of Mine is a very pretty song. You
I
know,
was like, she like,
pretty.
came into my life.
I like them pretty sentimental ass
No,
songs.
that song for real, that is how I feel that, okay, how do I say this? When I think of, you know how you got certain songs, like we talked about Christmas music, it makes you feel a certain way. There are certain songs that make you feel like this is the epitome of blank. that song makes me feel like that is the epitome of love.
Aww.
When I first saw you, I already knew there was something inside of you.
Really cute and romantic.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's for real. Like, something I thought that I would never find, angel of mine. I look at you, looking at me. Now I know why they say the best things are free. Bitch,
it don't cost nothing, but you looking at me, that makes me
no, that's like the epitome of love.
Money can't even buy that feeling.
That's true. That's true.
Oh.
Any honorable men? You so.
Every time the beat drop,
I love it when I there I shake it all night. Amy, that's my jam. Every time I beat, I said, ooh. All the ladies in the club grab a do. And you're working real slow. You can do it, move it.
Okay. My little fucking belly in the camera and shit.
I'm so dead. But yes, that's another episode of The Rewind. Thanks for tuning in. Catch us on Instagram at The Rewind PJDJ, Twitter, The Rewind, Facebook, The Rewind. You guys can also email us at
The Rewind.
The Rewind PJDJ at gmail.com. Yes, we are here. We're back. All right. See you again. Oh, my ass. Oh, my God.